B1039 is proud to present Evart Wildcat football. Our coverage is brought to you by these local sponsors: Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, Lang Mechanical Heating and Cooling, AJ's Event Center, PLM Lake and Land Management, Molly Cataldo and Edward Jones in Evart, Burnups Equipment Company, Northland Area Federal Credit Union, Worth Landscaping, and Big Rapids Roofing. And now, Evart Wildcat football. Let's go to the field with Jonathan Hart and Cameron Miller.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to B1039. My name is Jonathan Hart.
And I'm Cameron Miller.
And you are listening to a special presentation of Evart Wildcat football. This week we have a great matchup between Houghton Lake. And I was able to sit down and talk to Coach Ben Bryant about their performance last week and looking ahead to this matchup with Houghton Lake. And we have that interview for you right now. This is Jonathan Hart with B1039, and I am joined by Evart Wildcats head coach Ben Bryant to break down last week's game and preview this week's matchup against Houghton Lake. Coach, thank you for taking your time out to talk to me tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me, John.
Of course. You guys are coming off a hard-fought 38-36 loss to Beaverton in Week 1. There were some standout performances on both sides of the ball, and it really looked like the chemistry within the team is coming quickly together. So to start off, Aiden Anderson went 19 of 31 last week for 364 yards and 5 touchdowns. How would you evaluate his command of the offense and ability to keep drives alive?
You know, Aiden's a special kid when it comes to high school quarterbacks. Not often do you get a kid that's got the athletic ability that he has, can throw the ball, can run the ball, is a great leader and a great student, really smart. So he's kind of got, you know, everything you're looking for out of a quarterback in high school. And yeah, he does a great job putting everything together, making sure everybody's in the right places and making the proper reads.
Awesome. So looking at freshman Willie Ray, he made an immediate impact with 6 catches for 208 yards and 3 touchdowns, while also contributing 9 tackles on defense. What does his two-way performance say about the kind of player he can be for this program moving forward?
Yeah, he's special. You know, anytime you get in high school football, it's really rare to see a freshman up on varsity. And he's one of those kids that's so special it was never a question to say if he was going to be up with the varsity crew. And he showed that on Friday night. You know, he scored some great touchdowns and made some plays defensively that were really impressive for anybody, let alone a freshman.
So there were your first 2 offensive drives. They were pretty quick drives. I think the first one was 2 or 3 plays, and the second offensive drive was 1 quick touchdown pass. Are you guys looking to stay with that fast-paced motion, or are you wanting to slow down the offense a little bit?
No, that's our style. You know, we saw things on film from them, and we got kind of the same look when it came to the game. And so we knew exactly what we were going to go to, and the kids did a really nice job of executing it.
We saw Aiden Anderson take a nasty hit to the goalpost on a safety that he ended up losing, and he ended up having to go to the sidelines a few times to get checked out after some more tough hits. How is he doing physically, and what kind of toughness did he show by coming back in?
Oh, he's as tough as they come. You know, he'll be fine this week. He was a little sore over this weekend, but got time to heal up, and he'll be ready to go this week.
Great. That's what we love to hear. The team unfortunately went 0 for 6 on 2-point tries and ended up losing by just 2 points. Did you ever consider just kicking the point after to get points on the board, or was the plan to stay aggressive all the way through?
We did. So we did 1 extra point attempt, and we missed it early on. And then at that point, we kind of knew from where the other team was going that scoring some extra points or scoring some 2-point conversions were going to be huge for us. And unfortunately, they just didn't end up working out.
Yeah. So like I said, you guys, I mean, it was a stellar matchup between Beaverton and Evart for Week 1. Do you have any thoughts on the matchup going into Houghton Lake this weekend?
Well, the biggest thing sticking out is we can't give up 38 points. It's pretty rare that you score 36 points and lose, and if we don't tighten up on defense, you know, it's going to be a long night again Friday night. So we've got some great leaders that have really stepped up, play really good defense in the second half. Against Beaverton, we held them to 6 points in the second half, so it wasn't too terrible.
Right. Yeah. So you're hoping to kind of control their offense a little more and make them a little more scared than you did in that first half.
I would definitely not like to have a shootout like we did the other day every single week. That would be
awesome. Well,
not preferred.
I appreciate you taking your time out to talk to me tonight. This has been Jonathan Hart and Coach Ben Bryant on the home of your Evart Wildcats on B1039. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, John.
WBZX Big Rapids.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Houghton Lake is starting to kick off to the Evart Wildcats to start this matchup. It'll be the second game in a row where Evart is getting the ball first, and they kneel it down at the 29-yard line to start this game. You know, it's a little chilly out here today, Cam.
It's very cold.
But I like it. It gives that,
It
October feel
back.
in September.
It tells me fall's back, and I love it.
Yeah. There's nothing that I love more than a little wind coming in for these football games. It makes the boys want to play a little harder to keep their warmth up.
It does. That's what I have some friends at the career center, and they were telling me, like, you guys are going to be pretty cold tonight. He's like, well, we'll be running around. We'll be just fine.
Alrighty. Evart is lining up at the 29-yard line in an I formation. Senior quarterback Aiden Anderson is under center. The snap is good. He hands it off to running back Willie Ray. It tosses it back. Aiden Anderson throws it, and it is caught by Cade Morgan, the senior, all the way down to Houghton Lake's 16-yard line. That was a great first play.
Great first play. They want to start off and be aggressive, and they did just that. Great first play by the Wildcats.
Little flea flicker to start this game.
I love to see it right off the bat. Punch them in their face right there. I love to see it.
You know, Cam, the big question in this game is how are they going to be on special teams?
That is the question, and I want to see that right in the next couple plays. I want to see how it goes.
Aiden Anderson hands it off to Willie Ray. Willie is running down. He's knocked down a few Houghton Lake defenders, and he is down. Looks like they're going to give him about 3 yards. It will be second and 5. They're giving him 5 yards. 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line for the Wildcats. They are just wanting to start fast and start hard. My apologies. It's 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line. Already knocking at the door of the Houghton Lake Bobcats. It's a cat versus cat matchup today. Week 2. It's looking like it's gonna, be another great game like it was last week against Beaverton. Hopefully the Wildcats are able to conjure up something and bring back this win. Aiden Anderson hands it off. They're tackled, but it returned to the line to gain, it looks like. Right back to the scrimmage.
You can tell that Aiden's still kind of feeling that little bruise and bumps from last week because he's got a little limp in his step, as you can see, but fighting through it for this week.
3rd and 5 for your Evart Wildcats, still on the 15-yard line. We have now eclipsed more plays on this first drive than we did last week's first drive.
Yeah, we have.
I formation for Anderson. Ray right next to him. Aiden Anderson on the keep. Not quite sure he got the 5 that he needed, but it does move them a little bit closer.
I'm noticing more is they have a running back in the backfield this week more than they did last week.
Yep.
Because I can tell you, I bet you if they put Willie Ray on a split, he's going to be double teamed. And they want to give Aiden the extra protection too, probably under center.
No, it looks like Aiden did not gain any yards on that play. It is 4th and 5 at the 15, and they are going for it. I formation. Ray lined up to the left of Anderson. Motion. Aiden Anderson. The pass is incomplete for Anderson, and that is going to be the end of the Wildcats' first drive. Unfortunately, they could not come away with any points on that drive, turning the ball back over on the 15-yard line. 9:24 left to go in this first quarter. Their defense needs to step up.
This is the real test right here because their defense kind of struggled last week against Beaverton.
You know,
this defense needs to step up this week.
Like Coach Bryant said in the interview, they gave up 32 points in the first half, but the defense stood up in that second half, only allowing Beaverton to score 6.
Yes.
So hopefully we're able to continue that momentum going into this game, but they need to make a stop quick, and they need to make a stop fast, because this Houghton Lake team does not look like they are here to just mess around.
No. It looks like they're in a cover 2 look here. We got a flag offsides on the Wildcats for reverse play on the defense. Not a good start.
Can't be doing that, especially not on the first play of the game. They got you nervous. You know,
A little chilly.
A little chilly out tonight, yeah. I don't really like offsides as the first play of the game.
No.
It's going to set up 1st and 5 for the Bobcats at the 20-yard line. You know, it's really nice to think about what happened last week with the Wildcats. A lot of explosive plays all 4 quarters. I formation for the Bobcats.
You got a cover 2 look. Pass is caught. Tackle by number 3, Brendan Magnuson. Huge open field tackle there for the Wildcats.
Huge tackle.
About 4 yards short of the first down, it looks like. Take that back. 2nd and 1, ball on their own 20-yard line here.
Alrighty. Oh, Cade Morgan, number 6 for the Wildcats, is just banging on his helmet. He's ready for a nice stop. The senior is ready to get this game really started, and he is getting the rest of his teammates hyped on this line of scrimmage while the Bobcats are lining up in formation. No running back for the Bobcats.
Cover 1, and they're just going to do a tush push, and I think they got it on the tush push. They got the first down. I don't think they were expecting that, the Wildcats. I honestly don't think they were expecting that tush push there.
You know, they're taking a play out from the Philadelphia Eagles. The Bobcats today are in their home all greens.
They're wearing their mint greens like the Eagles wear.
So paying homage to the Philadelphia Eagles, who got a nice victory over division rivals, the Dallas Cowboys, last night in the first game of the NFL season. Football, ladies and gentlemen, is officially back.
We got a cover 1 look here for the defense.
I formation for the Bobcats.
He drops back. Just missed him. He's going to throw, and he's wide open for the catch. Tackled by number 20, Willie Ray.
Willie Ray making more moves on the defense. That was a catch by number 4, Logan Bourne, the senior for Houghton Lake. That was
wide open.
He was wide open.
No one was even. I don't think there was a guy within 20 yards of him.
No, that was a great play by the Bobcats. They saw he was open, and they took advantage of that. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Bobcats.
Cover 2 look here for the Wildcats. They're blitzing. The ball is just thrown up in the air. Incomplete. Almost intercepted by number 14, Dallas Langworthy. Very close to an interception there, but couldn't come down with it.
Yeah,
he just threw the ball up in the air.
That was a lob like no other. I mean, I don't really think I saw much of a speed or much of a place for that to go, besides almost into the arms of Dallas Langworthy.
They blitzed him right off the bat, and he just got rid of it and threw it straight up in the air pretty much.
This defense needs to show up here in 10 at the Wildcats 42-yard line. 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in this first quarter. It is 0-0. Bobcats, Wildcats. The matchup of the Wildcat Bobcat.
Yes. Cover 1 look here for the Wildcats. Oh, they got him to jump. Oh, false start actually. False start. It looked like they got the Wildcats to jump. False start on the Bobcats.
Wildcats are getting those 5 yards back that they gave up early on in this drive. It will push the Bobcats back to 2nd and 15. This is going to be a great time to see how this defense is going to act up during this game.
I personally would blitz here and give them a little pressure. So he forces him to throw the ball up or gets a backfield tackle here.
We've already seen that their quarterback is not afraid to throw the ball. They're lining up on the line of scrimmage right now.
Wide receiver to his left, 3 to his right, drops back to pass, and they're just throwing a little screen pass here, and he's tripped up. He's tripped up by number 79, Caleb Maxfield.
Number 1, Easton Huntley.
And it is going to set up a 3rd and 15 for the Bobcats.
Looks like it's going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
Let's see what the Wildcats can do on this 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 11, mind you, 43-yard line of the Evart Wildcats.
Huge 3rd down here for the Wildcats.
Huge 3rd down.
They got to stop him here because this is a pretty long field goal.
Yeah.
So, huge stop here, and if they can stop him, force him to punt or force him to go for it, and to get the ball in pretty good field position.
Agreed. I formation for the Bobcats.
2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. I formation.
The Bobcats are making some adjustments, and this is going to be the first timeout for the Houghton Lake Bobcats. And while we're on this timeout, we're going to let you listen to a word from our sponsors.
Your local family-owned dealer for tractors, implements, and more is Burnup's Equipment Company with 8 convenient locations, including Big Rapids, Breckenridge, Coopersville, Dorr, Hudson, Nashville, Three Rivers, and Wyatt, Indiana. Burnup's offers more than just tractors, from mowers and snow blowers to combines, plus parts, expert service, and fully stocked hardware stores. Backed by a dedicated team, they're proud to support our communities and proud to be a broadcast sponsor of the Evart Wildcats.
Welcome back to B1039 and the Evart Wildcats football. I'm Cameron Miller, joined by Jonathan Hart. We have a 3rd down and 11 on the ball, 43-yard line here, 6:30 left in the first quarter, and honestly, the Bobcats are kind of staying still here for the last couple plays. They haven't really moved.
Yeah, they had that nice pass, open pass.
Drops back to pass. No really pressure for him. He's just going to take it himself, run, and nothing really to gain there. Tackle by number 6, Cade Morgan, the senior. Great tackle there for Cade.
It was a great tackle. 4th down for the Bobcats.
Very interested to see how the Bobcats play this. Either they punt it or they go for it on a 4th and 4 from the 35-yard line.
This is going to be, if they go for it and they don't make it, that's all right, because
that's great field position for the Wildcats.
Great field position. We're able to keep the score 0-0, which is of course what you want if you're not yet on the board.
Yes.
Let's see what they're going to do. I formation for the Bobcats.
2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left.
Going to go for it here.
Drops back to pass, getting blitz. Just checks it down to his running back. Great tackle by number 11, Cody McCoy. Great tackle by Cody there. Great tackle.
The Wildcats will take over at the 36-yard line. So 0-0 with 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first quarter. The Wildcats are taking over on the 36-yard line, hoping to get some revenge from that first drive. It's not like the Wildcats for them to get stopped without any points on the board. So let's see what they're going to cook up here on this drive.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's another explosive play to beat him down the field again. Love to see that, another explosive play.
I formation set up for the Wildcats. Willie Ray to the right of Anderson, sending him out on the motion. It's looking like it's gonna be a pass from Anderson. Snap is good. Pass complete to Morgan. And it looks like we have a downed player. He just got up. We're good. The downed player was Magnuson for the Wildcats. That was a first down for your Evart Wildcats. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good little play there for the first down to move the sticks. Just a little check down pretty much, like a like a 7 route there. Great route.
From the Bobcat, 49
Great route. It was exactly what they needed. Nothing too big, but not too small. Aiden Anderson, no running back lined up with him. Empty backfield. Snap is good. Another pass from Anderson to Dallas Langworthy.
Anderson, I like how he's, even with that little hurt ankle he's got, sitting back there and making a pass is amazing to see.
Yeah, they are moving a little slower than last week, and I wonder if that was part of their preparations. I feel like they moved a little too quickly, and that might have been one of their downfalls last week, but they're keeping an easy pace here. Empty backfield for Anderson. Snap is good. Anderson looked to pass. Intercepted, but there is a flag on the field. There's multiple flags on the field, and Houghton Lake just drove this interception down to past the 10-yard line. If the flags are against the Wildcats, this could be a bad.
He fumbled it too. He fumbled the ball and the Wildcats recovered it.
There's a lot going on in this last play. We had an interception, we had a fumble. There's 3 flags down on the field. I don't know what the refs saw. They're discussing now.
Well, Houghton Lake's going back.
Yeah.
So,
which is good. They're getting pushed back a little bit. It looks like it will be called on the Bobcats. The refs are still in communication right now. Our head judge is running up to talk to the coaches and explain what's going on.
Holding on the offense.
The initial call is.
Alrighty, so that first initial call is holding on the Wildcats. See what else they're discussing over here. They're talking to the Houghton Lake coach right now. Aiden Anderson is still out there. He has the ball. We're gonna see where they place this. 5:16 left to go in this first quarter. 0-0 all. And it looks like they're giving the ball back to the Wildcats. It will stay Wildcat possession. Aiden Anderson talking to his coaches on the sidelines.
He kind of forced that last pass there. He just threw it up and hoped for a prayer, and it didn't go very well for him. He's got to see more poise than that.
Snap is out for Anderson. Pass is out. Incomplete for Anderson and the Wildcats. It will set up a 3rd and 6 on the 45-yard line.
Morgan seems to kind of be like, I don't know why he's forcing the ball like he is right now. He needs to stay more poised. I know it's hard for him to run right now, but if you're going to get hit, I would rather you throw it out of bounds away from the defenders than just throw it randomly into the sea of defenders and then possibly get picked off.
I agree, and the Wildcats are set up here in an I formation. Freshman Ray in the backfield for the Wildcats. Motioning around Anderson right now. And it will be handed off to Ray. And it looks like he's gained about 4 yards, but it is not enough. It will be 4th down.
Tackle by number 4, Logan Bourne, a senior for the Bobcats.
71, Nicholas Trader.
And it looks like they're going to set up 4th and 4 to go. So they gave Ray 2 yards on that carry. 4 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this first quarter. It's a lot quicker of a quarter than last week's game.
It is.
They're going for it. I formation. Ray in the backfield. And time out. Wildcats. And we are going to send you on another message from our sponsors.
If you are trying to fight invasive plant growth on your lake or pond, PLM Lake and Land Management is ready to help. For nearly 50 years, their scientists and state-certified applicators have provided the highest quality services to their customers. With offices throughout Michigan, including Evart, they service water bodies of any size. So if you need help containing a current infestation or preventing one from taking hold, get in touch with PLM Lake and Land Management at plmcorp.net. Proud to be a part of the Evart community. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. I'm Jonathan Hart, here with Cameron Miller, and we have 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in this opening quarter of this matchup between your Evart Wildcats and the Houghton Lake Bobcats. It is a 0-0 game right now, and they are both still in their timeouts discussing how they are going to handle this fourth down. They're coming back to line up on the line of scrimmage now. I'd punt this ball right now. You're not getting a lot of empty room in that offense, but it looks like
they're blitzing Anderson, and he's having no time to throw the ball. And then when he does throw the ball, he's forcing it, and it could get picked off like he did that one time.
They're set up in an I formation. Ray is now joining the wide receivers on the line. Anderson, the snap is out, and it is an incomplete pass to Morgan. Another fourth down conversion failed for the Evart Wildcats, and the Bobcats will be taking over on the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
It was a little ahead of Morgan there. Let him a little bit too much.
No, you're all good.
But I would have punted that.
You can't have this. You can't have your first two drives ending in fourth down stops. I mean, this doesn't feel like the Evart Wildcats we were watching last week.
No, not at all. We got a cover one look here for the Wildcats. The ball is a little muffed on the snap. Ball's thrown incomplete for his intended wide receiver, number 1, Easton Huntley. Honestly, not a bad pass by the Bobcats quarterback there. Just a little high for his wide receiver, but way to grab the ball off the ground there after a little rough snap to him.
Yeah, it was a pretty calm throw. He dropped the ball. Wildcats were trying to run up and grab it, but he was able to regain it and make that throw. And yeah, it was a nice throw.
We got a cover one look here for the Wildcats. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to run for it. He's got the first down and a little bit more.
Number 12, Sean Skalikas is on the carry for that. Their quarterback. It was a nice run. That was a nice little play that they needed.
Great little play there for the Bobcats. Little ran a play action there. Looked for someone downfield, wasn't there, and then ran for it and got a first down and a little bit more.
It is now 1st and 10 for the Houghton Lake Bobcats, set up on the 43-yard line of the Wildcats. I think the cold's getting to both teams right now.
It's getting to me too. Not gonna lie.
It's a little chilly out here, but Friday Night Lights, I formation for the Bobcats.
Ball snapped, he drops back to throw, throws it, complete to number 1, Easton Huntley, tackled by number 11, Cody McCoy.
And sophomore Easton Huntley for the Bobcats. We've seen a lot of underclassmen these last 2 weeks on both teams that have played. It's nice to see that these underclassmen are keeping up with the upperclassmen.
It's a great thing for football now, though. Seeing these younger guys step up in the big moments for varsity is great to see.
Set up an I formation for the Bobcats.
2 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Fake snap. Drops back to pass. Throws complete. He breaks the tackle. Breaks another kind of tackle by number 20, Willie Ray. Great run after the catch there for number 11, Colin Hamp.
Colin Hamp drove that ball down all the way down to the 3-yard line.
He caught that ball at the 25-yard line and then went all the way down to the 3-yard line after the catch.
The Bobcats are knocking on the door of the Evart Wildcats, and they're looking to get the first score in this game with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first quarter. 1st and 3 at the 3 for the Houghton Lake Bobcats. They've had some pretty nice plays this drive.
Yes, they have.
Exactly what they need in order to compete with this Evart Wildcats team. It's also nice to mention that for the Wildcats, number 55, Easton Ransom, the junior, is wearing a Guardian cap. Guardian caps are making their way to the high school level. Rush by number 3 for the Houghton Lake Bobcats, Creed Poindexter, the senior. Looks like they're going to drop him down to the 1-yard line.
The Wildcats need a stop here, even though it's very close to the goal line.
No signal, so it's second down.
They need a stop.
2nd and a goal at the 1-yard line for the Houghton Lake Bobcats. A stop here would be fantastic. We see a little tush-push action, maybe?
No, it looks like they're in the shotgun. Oh, he's going under center. Tush-push. And he is in for the touchdown. Great call by my guy Jonathan Hart there. He was in the shotgun formation and then ran under center for the tush-push.
You know what? I'm not happy about this score, but it was a nice little audible by the Bobcats to get the first touchdown of the game. Little tush-push action, paying homage once again to the Philadelphia Eagles. Bobcats are up on the board first, 6-0. Minute 58 to go in this first quarter. It looks like they're going to be going for the two-point conversion. Was really strange.
And they're going to get it. They're going to get it. What a strange little look there. He only had the center to block for him with like 4 guys rushing. Spun around and threw it to number 6, Ryan Gella. Great little play there for the Bobcats.
Two fantastic plays back-to-back for the Bobcats to give them a 8-0 lead on your Evart Wildcats with 1:58 seconds left to go.
They're getting a little creative.
They
Wildcats
are
getting a little creative, and I think that's what they're going to have to do to beat this Wildcats defense.
They are, and the Wildcats need to get something big soon.
It seems like to me too that the Wildcats might have to play a little creative here too to get past this Bobcats defense. Maybe I say the Bobcats have a new head coach too this year. They have a new head coach, and it's very interesting right now for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that is first-year head coach for Houghton Lake, Josh Bigby. Looks like he's taking this team, and he's not slowing down at all. He's wanting their offense and defense to be on 110 miles per hour at all times, and that's what you want, especially from your players if it's your first year coaching. It seems like they're listening to them pretty well. They're getting the stops they need right away, and they're also making those big plays. We have number 66 for the Bobcats, Damian Miller, to kick off.
It's a great little last name there, this man I say. I like that last name.
Yeah, you would, Cameron. Kick is up, and Willie Ray received the kick, and he is running down. This is a huge kick return for the freshman. Looks like he's just got stopped at the, say, 37-yard line. We'll see where exactly they'll put the ball. I
was gonna say that's the one guy I would not want to kick the ball to.
Yeah.
I would stay away from Willie Ray after what I saw last week and what they should have saw on film. Stay away by giving the ball to Willie Ray.
Reminder, last week, Ray, the freshman, had 6 catches, 3 touchdowns for 208 yards.
In his debut.
With 9 tackles on defense.
Unbelievable debut for a freshman. Great debut.
The Wildcats are set up in the I formation. Ray in the backfield. Nice starting yardage for the Wildcats on the 40-yard line. Ray, the running back, with the ball. He's running. He's heading down. Willie, touchdown! Evart Wildcats to storm right back down the field and score their first touchdown of this game.
They didn't have to get creative, like I said. They just gave the ball to Willie, and he was gone. He hit that hole, and there was no one stopping him after he hit it.
The freshman, once again, Willie Ray, already with his first touchdown of the day. He had that huge return on the kickoff. In the next play, he took it to the crib, 40 yards for the Evart Wildcats.
First rushing touchdown in Willie Ray's career.
And it won't be his last.
It will not be his last.
All right, Cam, here's the thing.
2 points.
2-point conversion. Wildcats went 0 for 6 last week. Will they be able to get it done? Motion by Anderson. The snap is
He's
out.
got nobody. Just throws it. Incomplete.
And the Wildcats.
0 for 7 in the last 2 games. 0 for 7. Not good at all. They need to start just kicking the extra points.
You know, and that's one of the things that Coach Brian and I were talking about. When do you go to kick those extra points?
And I can understand this. They were down by 2. Try to tie the game up. With 1:39 left in the first quarter, you don't want to go into that second quarter down. I can understand that. But I would still, personally, if I was the head coach, I would go for the extra point there and just get that point on the board and only be down by 1. Because obviously, it hurt them last week not getting those 2-point conversions. They lost by 2 points.
So with that failed 2-point conversion, it is Houghton Lake Bobcats 8, your Evart Wildcats 6, with 1 minute and 39 seconds left to go. This is what they needed.
I must say, there's the mascot right down in front of us for the Bobcats. I would love to be in that thing right now because it seems pretty warm.
I'll tell you, Cam, I have had my experience in the sports world wearing some mascots. I donned the hot top for the Minot Hot Tots this past summer a few times, as well as a few other costumes throughout my years. And
I've worn our high school one, and I must say it is cozy and warm though.
But like you said, it'd be great to be wearing it right now. Chilly day, the winds are blowing, but you know what? Great showing.
This is football weather. This is football weather to the T right here, and I love it.
A great showing by fans on both teams. We are in the bleachers today, joined with the Houghton Lake Bobcats fans, and there's a lot of them here. And right across the field, there's a lot of Evart Wildcats fans
who made the trip. Because it's about a good hour, maybe 45 minutes from Evart, who made the trip and came and sat in the freezing cold.
Kick is up, and it is out of bounds.
That's going to be a flag on the Wildcats. Not a good kick there for the Wildcats, because now with that flag and where that ball went out, they're going to probably be up to the 45, maybe 50-yard line for great field position for the Bobcats.
And that's not something that you want right after scoring.
Not at all. The momentum kind of just went down the drain there for the Wildcats after that little. I don't think he meant to do that. I think what he meant to do, what they did last week, try to get that ball up in the air and do that little onside kick action there, and it just didn't come off his foot right, which it's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad thing, but I think he was trying to get that ball up and an onside kick there for him.
Alrighty, both teams are lining up at the line of scrimmage. The Bobcats will be taking over. It's the 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. 8-6 Bobcats.
Cover 1 look here for the Wildcats. The ball's going to be handed off. Good little edge cut there for him, and he's going to be tackled by number 3, Brendan Magnuson. Great tackle there for Brendan. Open field tackle when the running back was trying to cut back inside.
What does this defense need to do right now in the next minute and 6 seconds to get out of this quarter?
To get out of this quarter with a positive outlook, I think they need to just not give them the first down right here.
So stop them now.
Stop them right now and get that ball back going into the second quarter.
I formation for the Bobcats.
Cover 2 for the Wildcats. Ball, he's dropping back to throw. It's going to be complete. Ball is fumbled. Ball is fumbled. And who has it?
Refs are talking. Who
has the ball?
This could be a huge play for the Wildcats if it is their call.
It is going to stay with Houghton Lake. Great punch out there by the Wildcats.
A little bit of a lifesaver for the Bobcats. That's not at all what you ever want to see.
Because exactly at the 50-yard line where the Wildcats got that ball, and they've been very explosive the last couple plays. So
we'll be
very good field position if they got that ball. It looks like the Bobcats are going to let the clock run down here possibly to the end of the first quarter. We got 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, they're hurrying up to the line. Are they going to try to get a playoff here, or are they just going to try to trick them? They ran a play, but there's a flag. False start
on the Bobcats.
Not a play.
That's not what you want at all if you are this Houghton Lake team. It was
3rd and 3.
And now it's going to be a 3rd and 8. They wanted to be tricky with it to end the first quarter, and instead it just hurts them. That is going to be it for the first quarter of action. Houghton Lake Bobcats, your Evart Wildcats 6. And we are going to send you to a word from our sponsors.
Your local family-owned dealer for tractors, implements, and more is Burnup's Equipment Company with 8 convenient locations, including Big Rapids, Breckenridge, Coopersville, Dorr, Hudson, Nashville, Three Rivers, and Wyatt, Indiana. Burnup's offers more than just tractors, from mowers and snow blowers to combines, plus parts, expert service, and fully stocked hardware stores. Backed by a dedicated team, they're proud to support our communities and proud to be a broadcast sponsor of the Evart Wildcats.
If you are trying to fight invasive plant growth on your lake or pond, PLM Lake and Land Management is ready to help. For nearly 50 years, their scientists and state-certified applicators have provided the highest quality services to their customers. With offices throughout Michigan, including Evart, they service water bodies of any size. So if you need help containing a current infestation or preventing one from taking hold, get in touch with PLM Lake and Land Management at plmcorp.net. Proud to be a part of the Evart community. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Evart Wildcat Football on B1039. I am Cameron Miller, joined by Jonathan Hart. It is 8-6 Bobcats with just the start of the second quarter here. 3rd and 8, ball on the 45-yard line. Ball is snapped, drop back to pass for the Bobcats. The ball is incomplete. Wow, do we have a little situation on our hands right now? It is going to be a 4th and 8, and it looks like the punt team's coming on for the Bobcats, and the Wildcats will get the ball back.
The Wildcats have the chance to make this game a little more interesting. To start the second quarter off with a 3rd down stop is huge. Now it looks like they will be getting the ball back. Ooh, look who's set to return this punt.
I want to see the punt return here, honestly. It's straight up in the air, and it doesn't look like he's going to return it.
They kicked away.
It takes a Bobcat bounce to about the 22-yard line. 22-yard line there.
You know, they saw Willie Ray being set to receive that punt.
And they punted
away from him.
Great idea.
I wouldn't want to punt to him either.
No, I would not.
Alrighty.
And we have, here it comes, Aiden Anderson and Willie Ray with this Wildcats offense.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line for the Wildcats.
I would personally run the ball with Willie right here. Give him the ball again. Put it in his hands.
Give him another 40 yards. Let him run this ball. He's shown that he can catch, he can run it, he can do anything you want him to do with this ball. Yes. He will get it done.
Yeah, I was talking to my dad about, because my dad was here last week too, watching Evart. My dad said he reminds him of Barry Sanders. Just the elusiveness that Willie has.
I formation for the Wildcats. Motion by number 14. handed it. Oh, the pass is good. Pass is complete
to Morgan.
It was a little fake handoff to Ray. Pass to Morgan. Not gained a whole lot.
No, he didn't gain a lot.
Gained 1. They're giving him 1 yard on that. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 29-yard line.
Tricked us, but did not trick the Bobcats defense.
Yeah, they were able to. They read right over that, and they were able to contain the Wildcats to just 1 yard on that. They are 11 minutes in this first half to go. Little moving around with this wide receiver group. Different motions. Ray is set up next to Anderson. Ball is snapped. Ball is caught. Oh! Backwards pass from Magnuson.
I must say, that play right there, my school, Big Rapids High School, runs the exact same play. And last year, first week against Paw Paw, ran that play and scored a touchdown off it. It is a very good play to run and trick the defense, and they just weren't able to get the Bobcats to get tricked there. But very good play there by the Wildcats to try to trick that defense.
And it will be 3rd down for your Evart Wildcats. 3rd and 1. Gain of 8 on that nice little play cooking up by the Wildcats. Snap is out. Ray has the ball, and he has gotten the first down.
Number 20, Willie Ray, the ball.
Willie Ray. I hope you guys don't get sick of us saying his name, because we are going to be saying it a lot this year as he is just taking control in command of this ball.
He's kind of limping after that hit. I think he got the wind knocked out of him on that hit right there. Kind of got hit right at the waist area there with that hit. Shoulder pad right to the waist, and you can tell knocked the wind out of him a little bit there.
The 1st and 10 for your Evart Wildcats at the 42-yard line. Ray is right next to Anderson yet again. Snap is good. Pass is complete to Brandon Magnuson.
I like what they're doing right now with Aiden. Getting him the ball, and he throws it out quick and very fast. Comes out of his hands. And that's what you want. With him having that bum ankle, it's kind of hard for him to drop back and pass it like they want him to. So they're getting him the ball quick, and he gets the ball out fast.
Yeah, that was a gain of 6 from Aiden Anderson to Magnuson. 2nd and 4. The Wildcats are looking a lot better than they did their first 2 drives in that first quarter. Hopefully they can keep up the momentum. Motion by number 14, Anderson. Pass is complete to Morgan, but that was a hard hit. You could hear the collision from this top row of the bleachers.
Aiden put that ball, I'm not saying it's bad here, but Aiden put that ball right, good pass, but kind of like a hospital ball there is what we like to call them, hospital balls. Threw that ball, and he caught it, and that ball, he was right there on him.
And that was defended by number 6 for Houghton Lake, Ryan Galea, the sophomore, and it looks like he is down right now being attended to. So while they are out on the field, we are going to send you to a word from our sponsors.
Stop in to Northland Area Federal Credit Union in Evart, Reed City, or any of their 17 branches in northern Michigan to find great rates on many different financial products. While banks merge more often than you can keep track of and impose increased fees, Northland is a not-for-profit financial co-op committed to helping you save money. They specialize in small business growth and services. Check them out at northlandcu.com. Northland is federally insured by the NCUA. Worth Landscaping, a second-generation business, has been a proud supporter of Evart Public Schools and all Evart athletics for more than 25 years. Worth Landscaping specializes in irrigation systems, landscape design, hardscapes, hydro-seeding, lawn care, to commercial snow and ice removal in the winter. Contact Josh Worth at 231-349-5693 or Tyler Worth 231-629-5150. It'll be worth the call. Worth Landscaping.
Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on B1039. What a first half we have had. Very low scoring game, and we have an injured player right now down on the field, not moving a lot, not looking very good. And he's actually getting up very slowly. He sat up, he's sitting up right now. Thoughts and prayers out to him right now that he will be okay.
It's really nice to see when a player can get up on his own volition.
He's up right now on his feet.
You know, fans, we would not be able to do this show without you, and we want to extend a special thank you to you guys. Today, in the stands, I have 8 tickets to War at the Rex tomorrow in Cadillac, Michigan. If you come find us on the Houghton Lake sideline during halftime, I will gladly give you some of these free tickets for War at the Rex tomorrow in Cadillac, Michigan at 6 p.m. Looks like both teams are coming back onto the field. 9:13 left to go in this first half. Houghton Lake Bobcats 8, your Evart Wildcats 6. Wildcats have the ball. It will be a 3rd and 5 on the 48-yard line. Some noise needs to be made here, Cam.
A lot of noise needs to be made here. I want to see if they can't get the first down here, they need to get at least within a yard or 2.
Agreed. Yeah, if they can get that, maybe you go for that 4th down. 3 receivers on his left, 1 on his right. Anderson has the snap, hands it to Ray,
and he may have gone backwards.
Swallowed up right away by the Bobcats. Yeah, it looks
I think he might have gone backwards a yard or 2 possibly, or he went right back to the line of scrimmage.
Regardless, it is not anything good for the Wildcats.
And they're going for it, it looks like right now.
It looks like they gave him...
He got right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
4th down conversions in the first half of a game.
No, it's not a good look like it was. Not a good look going 0 for 6 last week.
Ray lined up next to Anderson, out to meet the wide receivers out on the line. The snap is out, and it is complete to number 3, Brandon Magnuson.
Great route, great pass to get that ball out there fast to Brandon.
That was exactly what they needed, Cam. I mean, just to be able to keep the momentum on their side.
Yes.
It was a great pass by Anderson, and even a better catch by Magnuson.
Yes.
1st and 10, 42-yard line for the Evart Wildcats. You gotta start believing. You gotta believe that they can cross that goal line. Ray next to Anderson. Ball is out. Hands to Ray. My apologies. And it looks like he's gained about 4 yards. About 4 yards.
Willie is getting out pretty gingerly after every little play now. I think it's because it's so cold out to where his bones and muscles are kind of like tight and frozen. So every time he gets hit, it kind of hurts a little bit. I hope he's okay. They really need him in this offense.
They need all the help they can get right now. It is only a 2-point game. The Bobcats 8, your Evart Wildcats 6. 7 minutes, 32 seconds to go in this first half. Anderson looking for the snap. It is out. Fake the handoff, and the pass is complete.
Like I said, what they're doing with Anderson right now is perfect. Little play action or a little get the ball, throw it, instead of having him drop back on an ankle and hurt it a little bit more in case he trips over the grass or anything in the grass. They're keeping him safe by just getting him the ball and letting it rip.
That was a nice thing that I heard from Coach Bryant this week, Cam, is that Anderson looked good. He is good for the game, which is always nice to hear. But yeah, you always have to wonder if that ankle is going to come back and hurt him. Ray lines up next to Anderson. The handoff to Ray. Swallowed up right away.
Right back to the line of scrimmage.
Right back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to set up another 4th down.
Right here, do you know what I do right here? I do a little screen pass right here.
Low screen pass?
Low screen pass right here.
I like that. Low screen to Ray.
Yes. Well, screen to Ray or Magnuson, I like.
Yeah.
One of those two.
Oh, yeah.
And then let Morgan block, let all those big guys get up there and block for him and get that first down.
You just need to catch this Bobcats team off guard. It looks like they've been able to read almost everything the Wildcats have been giving to them.
Yes.
And it looks like the Bobcats will be calling their second timeout of the half.
It looks like they didn't like what they saw out of their defense out of that for the Wildcats look there. They didn't like what their defense was giving them. So called that timeout to figure it out.
Calling that timeout. They're going to see how these teams are going to adjust after it. 6:01 left to go in this first half. Houghton Lake Bobcats 8, your Evart Wildcats 6. We're going to send you to another word from our sponsors.
Hey, it's Lauren
and Michaela with Big Rapids Roofing.
Veterans Day is fast approaching, and as a veteran-owned company, it's one of our favorite holidays to celebrate.
In honor of all who have served, Big Rapids Roofing is once again partnering with Habitat for Humanity to raise money for their Veterans Critical Home Repair Program. There are a few ways to help us accomplish our mission. One option being our 3rd annual pheasant hunt.
It will be hosted at Haymarsh Hunt Club on October 18th. Lunch and guides will be provided by our sponsors.
To register, call us at 231-629-8088.
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. I'm Jonathan Hart, joined by Cameron Miller, and we are in Houghton Lake, Michigan for an intense matchup against the Bobcats. 6:01 left in this first quarter. 8 for the Bobcats, 6 for your Evart Wildcats. It's 4th and 3, Cam. We just saw them in a 4th down situation that they were able to get out of, but will they be able to do it twice on the same drive? I formation, Ray lined up next to Anderson, joining the wide receiver core again. Anderson has the snap, he's looking for the pass, and it is caught.
First down.
First down.
First down, caught by number 14, Dallas Langworthy. Great comeback route there and great ball placement by Aiden Anderson and great route by Dallas.
Langworthy with an excellent catch to keep this drive going for your Evart Wildcats. 2 4th downs in this drive, 2 conversions, 1st and 10, 30-yard line. They are knocking on the valley of the Bobcats in hopes to score yet again and take the lead for the first time this game. Anderson having a little conversation with the coaches from the sideline. Ray is lining up as a receiver. No one in the backfield for Anderson. Snap is out. Pass to Ray. Ray has the ball. He made his way against 2 Bobcat defenders, but is brought down.
There's a flag, and I kind of think there might be a face mask or horse collar coming.
Yeah, it looked like that Ray was dragged down by the face mask. Bobcats didn't think there'd be any other way to bring down Ray.
He wasn't going down.
He did not want to go down. He juked out about 2 receivers, spun out of a tackle, and then was finally brought down.
Horse collar on the Bobcats.
It's gonna hurt the Bobcats, pushing them back some more, and it'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 6. At the 6-yard line for your Evart Wildcats. They are in a great position right now. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left in this first half. Their momentum is building, Cam, and it looks like their momentum is coming back from last week's game. Fortunately, it was a upsetting loss, but there was a lot of great momentum on their offense.
A lot to learn.
Ray is lined up. He gets the snap. Ray
out the 1-yard line.
Yep, it looks like he
the 2-yard line. 2-yard line.
They'll call him down at the 2.
Stopped by number 58, Darian.
Gain of a few. And it looks like we have a downed Wildcat on the field. And they just called for an injury timeout. And so we will send you to another word from our sponsors.
Your friends at Lang Mechanical join all of us in hoping for an Evart football victory. If you want your heating and cooling system to be a winner all year long, get in touch with Lang Mechanical, day or night. 231-388-0632. And go Wildcats!
Up
Upgrade your retail space with reliable store fixtures from Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, Michigan's trusted source for quality used retail equipment. They deliver across the state, specializing in used Lozier retail shelving, true glass door coolers and freezers, pallet racking and commercial safes, plus complete store packouts, relocations, and on-site liquidation sales. Contact them today at 616-426-1247 or visit MillerLiquidations.com. WBZX Big Rapids.
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. That injury was freshman Willie Ray. Luckily, he came out and ran off the field on his own. He's getting checked out on the sidelines now by the medical team.
Very, very rough to get off the field, though. He could not run, but he was also like running at the same time, trying to run, trying to walk it off, run it off. But he was struggling to get off to the sidelines.
Hopefully, Ray is able to come back into this game later on. But right now, the Wildcats are on the porch of the Bobcats. 2nd and 3. Anderson looking for the snap. Hand off to Morgan for, looks like maybe a gain of 1.
What an open field tackle, though, by number 4 for the Bobcats, Logan Bourne. Huge open field tackle there for Logan.
Looks like they're going to keep it at the 3-yard line. It'll be 3rd down, 3 to go. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in this first half of play. Houghton Lake Bobcats 8, your Evart Wildcats 6. Clock is ticking, and the Wildcats need a score. Because remember, the Bobcats will be taking the ball at half. So if they can't come away with a score of any magnitude now, it could come back and haunt them. Anderson with the snap. He's looking to pass.
Incomplete!
Incomplete for Anderson.
He was looking for number 14, Langworthy, and just overled him there on the pass.
Another 4th down on this drive. This is now the 3rd 4th down for the Wildcats of this drive, and they've converted both of the other two.
They have. This is a big one, though. This is like the 4th down of the first half for them.
4th and 3 to go on the 3-yard line. 4:05 left to go in this first half. And if I were the Wildcats, I'd have a little running back up the middle action.
Throwing a fade ball. Wow, way overthrown there by Anderson. Trying to get a flag. Was not getting one. It was intended for Morgan, but it was way overthrown there.
Yeah, incomplete for Anderson. This is 4th downs aren't really looking like they're their best option right now.
Or 2 points.
But I understand why you want to go for it at that position. You know, you're 4th and 3 on the 3-yard line. You want to walk away with that touchdown. Unfortunately, the Wildcats just can't get that done. The Bobcats will be taking over on their own 3-yard line. You know, we saw this last week, Cam, but roles were reversed. The Wildcats took over within their 5-yard line, and it ended in a safety. Anderson went down. That was his first injury of the night. Yes. He went down, gave the ball to the Beavers, and they were able to make some noise with this. So I think that's what the Wildcats are going to be looking at here, is trying to get that safety and get that ball right back.
Looks like they're bringing a one-man blitz, and he spins out of it.
He spins out of it.
And he's going to go down.
Safety for your Evart Wildcats. Tied ball game.
There's those 2 points.
8-8. The Wildcats will be getting this ball back right away. Absolutely the same play that happened last week that brought the Wildcats down is what the Wildcats used against the Bobcats tonight. Tied game with 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go in this first half. Low scoring, but what a game it's been.
Yes, they brought a one-man weak side linebacker blitz there, and he had all the room to run if he wanted right to that quarterback, and he got him.
And, you know, for the Bobcats, it looked like they were going to get out of it a little bit.
Yes.
You know, they had some open room. There was a little bit of a spin by the ball carrier, and if I was the ball carrier, I would have honestly just
Just
Chucked it out.
throw it away.
Chucked it
Well,
out.
I honestly don't know if he had enough time to do that because that linebacker was there like that.
The
That linebacker was number 52, Maddox Anderson. He got there in a hurry.
Wildcats loved what they saw, and they were able to capitalize on that. 8-8. The Bobcats will be kicking the ball back to your Evart Wildcats. The last 4 minutes left to go of action in this first half. You know, Cam, seeing some of the grass, some of the fields and conditions that are played on in high school, I mean, we look out on the field today, there's a lot of empty patches of grass, a lot of spots that could cause an injury to either team. A lot of teams have been moving to the turf fields, but, you know, some of our smaller schools aren't quite there yet. That's something that you want to look at. The kick is up from the Bobcats.
It's going to Magnuson. Magnuson ran right into it with momentum to run, and he gained about 10, maybe 15 yards there on the return. Great return by Magnuson. But I think those little patches of grass are from the lack of rain we're having right now.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of nice, though, that we've had rain for the last, like, 3 out of the 4 nights.
Yeah.
But it's still that lack of rain, and that's why we have those little patches of grass. I was out at Houghton Lake, and the water was very low. Usually you walk right into the lake where I am, but you walk into mud for a good 20, 25 feet when usually there's water right there. There's no water, it was so low.
Yeah, out here you need the rain.
Yes.
We got a lot of farmers out this way. They're wanting their crops to be happy and loved.
Shotgun formation here for Anderson. Motion by Langworthy. Fake handoff, thrown, and it was tipped at the line of scrimmage by number 58 for the Bobcats, Duran Palmer.
If they play this drive correctly, score or not score, they could take up the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds of this first half.
Yes.
And if I'm the Wildcats, I know you like to play fast, I know you like to play hungry, and you want to shove that ball as far down the throats of your opposing team as possible, but I'm taking my time here.
You need to take this clock down to 20, maybe 15 seconds left.
Yeah, if that. I mean, I'm trying to keep this ball as long as I can.
And what hurts right now is Anderson can't really run. They don't have Willie. He's not in there right now. And he kind of has to throw. He's in the empty backfield set right now for Anderson. Motion by Langworthy. Ball is handed off to Langworthy. He is going to be brought down in the backfield. Thrown down, actually.
Flags are flying. Flags are flying.
He was thrown down to the ground way after the whistle.
He was just brought to Suplex City. That's what just happened on the field.
He lifted up and he got thrown down.
It was a great defensive stop by the Bobcats, but there is a flag on the field. Looks like they're moving forward. Yep. It's going to be a big one. 15-yard penalty by the Bobcats. This is huge for the Wildcats. I mean, you ultimately have a loss of yards, and then you're granted extra yards by this penalty. 15 yards extra will be moving the Wildcats up to the 46-yard line. 41-yard line.
34. Anderson in an empty backfield set. The coaches are complaining about something over here on the Bobcats sideline. They're trying to get a flag for some reason.
A lot going on in this game, folks. A lot going on these sidelines. Over on the Evart Wildcat sideline, though, you do see freshman Willie Ray moving around.
Trying to move around.
He's jogging. He's trying to gain some momentum in that leg. He's
really limping though.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to want to come back. The pass.
He's dropping back, going deep. It was caught by Brendan Magnuson, one-handed. but he was out of bounds.
Flag on the play, 2 flags back to back. Great pass, great catch. Unfortunately, just out of bounds for the Wildcats.
They called a holding on the defense, but that flag was thrown right where Anderson got hit. And it looked like to me he got hit late.
It did. And maybe the refs didn't see that, but they did see the hold.
Holding on the offense, though. Wow. It looked like Anderson got hit late, but they're calling a holding on the offense.
It's going to be moving the Wildcats back 5 yards.
Willie is on the sidelines trying to jog, but he's shaking his head like he can't do it. He is shaking his head right now, know that he's struggling over there on the sideline, and that is not what you want. He is frustrated.
I mean, it's a frustrating situation, especially now. Anderson is talking to his players. They're in a huddle. They're back to the line of scrimmage. Anderson lined up with number 15 for the Wildcats. Ronald Porter, the junior. Anderson has the snap. He looks for the pass to Morgan. Sorry, Magnuson, and it is complete to Magnuson.
Magnuson was the receiver on that play. In on the tackle was number 4, Logan Ford.
It was a great pass, great catch. The chemistry looks like it is still alive. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. They were able to go back to the original line to gain right before that holding call against them.
Yes.
And Ray is still on the sidelines. He's still battling through this pain, doing what he can. It's
frustrating. It's frustrating. I've been there for not football, but for hockey. I've been in a situation like that where you're really hurting. I took a puck to the ankle.
Oh.
A shot right to the ankle. He's dropping back fast. Caught. First down.
First down and more for Cade Morgan. This is Cade Morgan with the reception, and he is gaining a first down and more. Be the 20-yard line for the Wildcats. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in this first half.
Like I was saying though, with my ankle, I've been there. I have been in that situation where it hurts. I took a slap shot right to the ankle 2 years ago in hockey, blocking a shot. And it was early in the 3rd period, and I was out for the rest of the game because I could not put pressure on that ankle for the rest of the game. I had to go into the locker room. I had to get ice on. I had to get ibuprofen. It was a long recovery for the next couple of days because it hurt. It was very swollen. It hurt.
Yeah, injuries during games are never fun, especially when you know there's so much you could be doing on the field, but you're sidelined.
Yes.
Pass is out by Anderson.
Morgan.
Morgan on the reception again. Fumbled by Morgan.
Oh, they're calling him down. They're calling him down. He was not down though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be completely honest. He was sitting on a Bobcat's chest. He was not down when that ball came out. We got lucky. We caught a break there. Huge break caught for the Wildcats. I want to see a touchdown right here.
Luck by the Wildcats. Morgan, yeah. A touchdown here would be really nice. Another great reception by Cade Morgan.
And we got, no he's not. I thought I was going to say, Willie's coming on the field. The coach told him to go back off though.
Aiden Anderson, the senior quarterback, who has been taking this offense by storm the last couple of years, is talking to his team, figuring out what they want to do on this first down with 3 yards to go, right back in the same position they were last time they had the ball.
Yes.
Aiden Anderson looking for the ball. Snap is out. Incomplete pass. That was just a bad pass by Anderson.
It was. He tried to force that into a pocket where there was no pocket to be thrown to right there. And it was not a good throw.
And look who is back on the field. Freshman Willie Ray. You know what, Cam? I'm not super excited about this call. I understand why.
He needs to stay out until next half. I honestly, that's what I would do as a head coach. Keep one of my star players on offense out until that second half because there's only 52 seconds left here, and they were doing just fine without him.
Yeah.
And I would not have. He is also still very, very limping right now.
I understand it, but I agree with you. I'd keep him out. Anderson, empty backfield.
Second and 3.
Second and 3 on the 3.
Josh at the pass. Incomplete! Wide open was Morgan, and it was incomplete right through his hands, and he's showing through frustration right now, because that went right through his hands off his chest.
Incomplete pass from Anderson to Morgan, setting up another 3rd and 3.
He's showing a lot of frustration. Morgan needs to let that go, move on to the next play. Like he did this happened last week. He had a wide open catch and he dropped it. And then next play, he had the ball thrown to him, gained 15 yards.
Yep.
He needs to move on and get to the next play and get a touchdown right here possibly for the Wildcats.
The last play is in the past. You can only look towards the future. Empty backfield again for Anderson. 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. The snap is out.
Look who it is, thrown to, incomplete. A little high for Morgan though. I wouldn't say very catchable for Morgan there. It was kind of a hard pass to catch. But he went right back to him, right back to Morgan there. And Morgan missed it. But that was not his fault though. That was a little high of a pass for Morgan. I need to see a right to his chest pass right there by Anderson. He didn't let him too much.
An unfortunate incompletion for the Wildcats brings up 4th and 3, 42 seconds left in this first half of play. All tied up. Bobcats, Wildcats 8. 4th down, 3 yards to go for the Wildcats, and they're going for it. And in the backfield, freshman Willie Ray. Timeout.
Bobcats. The Bobcats. This will be their 3rd.
It'll be their final timeout of the half. And while they are on their break, we will send you to one as well. Here is a word from our sponsors.
Worth Landscaping, a second-generation business, has been a proud supporter of Everett Public Schools and all Everett athletics for more than 25 years. Worth Landscaping specializes in irrigation systems, landscape design, hardscapes, hydroseeding, lawn care, to commercial snow and ice removal in the winter. Contact Josh Worth at 231-349-5693 or Tyler Worth 231-629-5150. It'll be worth the call. Worth Landscaping.
Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on B1039. I'm Kevin Miller. I'm with Jonathan Hart here in Houghton Lake, Michigan. We have an 8-8 game with 42 seconds left in the first half. What a game we have on our hands right now. I will tell you right now that Houghton Lake last year was not very good. They were not very good. It looks like this coach has flipped that script coming into this year and saying that last year is in the past. We have a new team, new coaching staff, new everything. We are going to flip this script, and they are doing just so right now.
Last year, Houghton Lake gave up 565 all-purpose yards to Evart in a blowout 49-26 Everett win, and it's not looking like that blowout is going to be back. You have Willie Ray in the backfield with Aiden Anderson looking for the snap on 4th and 3. The snap is out. He's looking for a pass, and he's brought down. Anderson is sacked, and the Bobcats will take over the ball with 38 seconds left in this first half to play.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it is not a good thing that you have Willie is limping very gingerly. Anderson is struggling to get off the field right now. He is very much struggling to get off the field. He can't even put any weight on that right ankle. This is not a good situation for Everett. They need to go into the locker room at halftime, figure out what is going on with both sides of the ball, and they need to take care of their 2-star players.
Yeah, that is the same ankle that's been bothering Aiden Anderson for the past week, and unfortunately, you don't want that to keep bothering him. Houghton Lake with the rush up the middle. Looks like he's gonna gain about 3.
They're gonna kind of burn this clock.
Maybe 3 yards. Yeah, they're gonna burn it, send it into halftime. 25 seconds left in this first half.
So I was talking with one of my coaches here at Big Rapids, who is his son's friends with Aiden Anderson, close with obviously the family. And he was on the phone with his mom asking how Aiden's doing, and Aiden was apparently in the yard running with no ankle brace on, nothing. He's like, I gotta get ready for Friday night. I'm not gonna be able to wear my ankle brace come Friday. I gotta practice without it. And he is obviously showing it right now that he is battling through all that pain, because obviously he's got a lot of pain. He can barely walk on it.
And you just need to take care of that ankle. The Wildcats did just call their second timeout of the half with 4 seconds remaining in this half, and we will send you to another word from our sponsors.
Step into the excitement at AJ's Event Center in Evart. Swing in for top-notch bowling lanes and action-packed arcade, food and spirits, now with a smashing new rage cage and axe throwing. Plus, indulge in all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays and Saturdays. Located just 2 miles west of Evart on US 10. Find us on Facebook for all the latest updates and specials. Make every moment unforgettable at AJ's Event Center and Bowling Center.
B1039.
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. I'm Jonathan Hart, joined with Cameron Miller. 4 seconds left in this first half of play. Evart Wildcats, Houghton Lake Bobcats tied 8-all, 4 seconds left. Evart is coming off of a timeout call. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball on the 8-yard line. And it looks like they're probably just going to run this play out with another rush.
He's dropping back to pass. He's just kind of sitting there, throwing a Hail Mary pretty much. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
That is going to take us into halftime. Scores 8-8 with the Bobcats and the Wildcats. Great first half for defenses, honestly. Defenses have shown out again for both teams like they did last week in the first half. I don't think I've ever seen an 8-8 score at halftime.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to look, but it is nice to see the Evart Wildcats defense is holding up like they did last week in that second half. First half of play last week, they gave up 32 points. Coach Bryant said that you don't want to give up 32 points in one half, and they only gave up 8 in this first half, so it looks like their defense is standing up a little more. And Cam is going to be reading off some of the scores of some of the games around the league and around football in general.
Football in general right now, we have an NFL game going on. The score is 0-0 for the Chiefs and the Chargers. Man, football is back for the NFL, and I love it. Last night I was watching the Eagles and the Cowboys, and what did we have in the very first play of the game? Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott. But here's the thing, though. Dak Prescott spit first. And I, personally, I'm a Michigan guy. I know he went to transfer to Tennessee for a better opportunity. But I would have loved to see Joe Milton out there. I would have loved to see it. Would have loved to see it. And I have the score of Big Rapids, my school. They are winning right now 21-3. Going into this halftime, looking very well for the Big Rapids Cardinals.
It would be a great start for the Cardinals. Beat Paw Paw last week, and been a minute since they beat Paw Paw.
2 years they lost Paw Paw. Kind of got blown out both years, I'm not going to lie. Well, they were, first year they played them at Paw Paw, they were down, they were actually, no, I'm not sorry, they were winning 14-0 in the first quarter. We had 2 explosive plays and got us touchdowns. And then they scored 28 unanswered, and we went down 28-14.
That's huge.
And then lost that game. And then last year, they had that four-star O-lineman committed to Kentucky and a running back going to Grand Valley. Did they have an offense loaded last year with 2 players? They just ran right behind that 4-star. That's what I would do.
You got to. If you got a 4-star commit on your team, you're utilizing him at every stop you can.
Exactly, and that's what they did. So last year we got kind of blown out of the water, kind of shocked that what just happened, because we were very prepared, very confident going into that game. And then this year, what a win to start off 1-0 was huge for us. We started off 0-1 the last 2 years. Huge start for us to start off 1-0, and then right now they're looking like they're going to possibly go 2-0 to start the season.
Be a great great 2 wins for the program, back-to-back. Looking at this second half, Cam.
And I would like to say this, too, for this team. This game right here. If Evart ends up losing this game, they were possibly out of playoff contention.
Yeah, with high school football, ladies and gentlemen, there's only 9 games in the regular season, so you have very little room for error. You start a season 0-2, and you can really kiss all of that those dreams goodbye.
Especially losing to, I'm sorry to say it, a team like Houghton Lake and Beaverton, not very high teams up in their conference in the state, and they lost both teams. It's not a good look, not good for the playoffs.
2 teams that they took control of last year. But we're hoping that the Wildcats are going to pull out in the second half, pull out with the victory. Looking back at this first half, the play of the game that really stands out, I'm gonna give him 2 plays. We're gonna go Willie Ray, the freshman, that huge kick return, and then followed up with a 40-yard rushing touchdown for his first rushing touchdown of the year. He's got to be the player of the half as well, getting injured but also trying to come back out. Play of the game, play of the half, player of the half. Looking forward to the second half. The offense needs to stand up.
And what I'm looking at right now is Evart doesn't have a locker room and they're sitting in this freezing cold. So they're not warming up. Their bones are going to be getting, they're sitting there. They're not really moving around. So they're going to be sitting over there. Their bones are going to, their muscles and bones are going to start tensing and getting tight. Not what you want at all.
No, it's not. It's not what you want to envision on a chilly day in September.
No.
You know, looking towards the second half, this offense needs to start working together a little more.
Yes.
They've had some clicks, they've had some chemistry, but they need to continue that. The defense is looking great. The offense needs to stiffen up a little bit, get a little sharper, because this defense for the Bobcats, they are not backing down, it seems. I mean, they've had explosive plays on defense, but this offense for your Evart Wildcats needs to stand up, and they need to take control of this game. And we are going to send you on a break to hear some more words from our very lucky sponsors that we have here at B1039.
Stop in to Northland Area Federal Credit Union in Evart, Reed City, or any of their 17 branches in northern Michigan to find great rates on many different financial products. While banks merge more often than you can keep track of and impose increased fees, Northland is a not-for-profit financial co-op committed to helping you save money. They specialize in small business growth and services. Check them out at northlandcu.com. Northland is federally insured by the NCUA.
I'm Molly Cataldo, your Evart Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones of Evart is a proud local sponsor of the Evart Wildcats football team. Call 231-515-1187 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey, it's Lauren.
And Michaela with Big Rapids Roofing.
Veterans Day is fast approaching, and as a veteran-owned company, it's one of our favorite holidays to celebrate.
In honor of all who have served, Big Rapids Roofing is once again partnering with Habitat for Humanity to raise money for their Veterans Critical Home Repair Program. There are a few ways to help us accomplish our mission, one option being our 3rd annual pheasant hunt.
It will be hosted at Haymarsh Hunt Club on October 18th. Lunch and guides will be provided by our sponsors.
To register, call us at 231-629-8088.
If you are trying to fight invasive plant growth on your lake or pond, PLM Lake and Land Management is ready to help. For nearly 50 years, their scientists and state-certified applicators have provided the highest quality services to their customers. With offices throughout Michigan, including Evart, they service water bodies of any size. So if you need help containing a current infestation or preventing one from taking hold, get in touch with PLM Lake and Land Management at plmcorp.net. Proud to be a part of the Evart community. Go Wildcats!
B1039. Participation in high school sports continues to rise, and a Harbor Springs soccer player is rocketing up the goals scored list. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. For the second year in a row, there was a record number of participants in high school sports. This, according to the National Federation of State High School Associations. The NFHS reported that during the 2024-25 school year, there were more than 8.2 million participants across the U.S. That's up nearly 200,000 from the previous school year, and is an all-time high for participation. The counting of participants for this survey means that, for example, a three-sport athlete counts as three. Michigan has nearly 300,000 participants, ranking 8th in the country. Texas and California remain numbers 1 and 2, with Ohio 3rd, Pennsylvania 4th, and Illinois 5th. Outdoor track and field, volleyball, and soccer are the top 3 sports for girls' participation, and all saw increases from the previous year. The top 3 sports for boys remain 11-player football, outdoor track and field, and basketball. And there were more than 1 million participants in 11-player football last season. Girls wrestling saw a 15% jump and topped 74,000 participants nationwide, while boys wrestling topped 300,000 for the first time. Soccer and golf also saw significant increases on the boys' side. For more on the NFHS report and participation across the country, check out nfhs.org. And for participation numbers in Michigan, go to mhsaa.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Frankenmuth soccer player Troy Trudell. He had 2 goals and 3 assists in a 6-0 win over defending Tri-Valley Red Conference champion Bay City John Glenn. Goodrich sophomore Jacob Daggett also made the list for his kicking ability. He drilled a 30-yard game-winning field goal in a 17-14 win over Frankenmuth. And to Negauni's Evan Delangelo, he had a 96-yard kickoff return in a 30-22 win over Marquette, giving the Diamond Jubilee Trophy back to the Miners.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skill certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
Field hockey is now a fully sponsored MHSA sport, so let's start by getting up to speed on some basics. Field hockey is a fall sport. Games are administered by 2 officials. Each team plays with 11 players on the field, including the goalkeeper. The field is 100 yards by 60 yards, roughly the same size as a football field. The goals are 12 feet wide and 7 feet high, with the penalty stroke line being drawn 7 yards in front of the center of the goal. Players are not allowed to play the ball with the rounded side of the stick, nor are they allowed to charge, hit, shove, or trip an opposing player. Field hockey games are 60 minutes long, played in 4 15-minute quarters.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. Going into Tuesday's soccer match against Elk Rapids, Harbor Springs Jr. Henry Juneau needs just 2 goals to notch 100 career goals. Sitting at 98, he is already 46th all-time in the state of Michigan, and the 48 goals he tallied as a sophomore are the 41st most scored in a single season. With the rest of his junior year and entire senior season still to go, it's not out of the question that Juneau could threaten the all-time scoring mark of 201 goals, set by Aaron Chatfield of Burt Lake Northern Michigan Christian from 2009 to 2012. Harbor Springs has won a district title each of the past 2 seasons, and with Juneau's scoring and playmaking ability, the Rams are hoping to advance even farther in the postseason this year. Currently, they're ranked 14th in Division 4. For more on Juneau, check out Tom Spencer's article at MHSAA.com. While there, you can see the entire MHSAA soccer record book and complete NPR rankings. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll be back next week.
B1039.
Your friends at Lang Mechanical join all of us in hoping for an Evart football victory. If you want your heating and cooling system to be a winner all year long, get in touch with Lang Mechanical day or night. 231-388-0632. And go Wildcats!
Upgrade your retail space with reliable store fixtures from Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, Michigan's trusted source for quality used retail equipment. They deliver across the state, specializing in used Lozier retail shelving, true glass door coolers and freezers, pallet racking and commercial safes, plus complete store packouts, relocations, and on-site liquidation sales. Contact them today at 616-426-1247 or visit MillerLiquidations.com.
Worth Landscaping, a second-generation business, has been a proud supporter of Everett Public Schools and all Everett athletics for more than 25 years. Worth Landscaping specializes in irrigation systems, landscape design, hardscapes, hydroseeding, lawn care, to commercial snow and ice removal in the winter. Contact Josh Worth at 231-349-5693 or Tyler Worth 231-629-5150. It'll be worth the call. Worth Landscaping.
Step into the excitement at AJ's Event Center in Everett. Swing in for top-notch bowling lanes and action-packed arcade, food and spirits, now with a smashing new rage cage and axe throwing. Plus, indulge in all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays and Saturdays. Located just 2 miles west of Everett on US 10. Find us on Facebook for all the latest updates and specials. Make every moment unforgettable at AJ's Event Center and Bowling Center.
Welcome back to B1039, your home of the Everett Wildcats. I'm Jonathan Hart, joined by Cameron Miller, and we are ending this halftime fairly soon. We're hoping for some great adjustments on the offense by the Everett Wildcats. It's something that they desperately need right now. It is all tied up 8-8 with the Houghton Lake Bobcats, but you need to take control of this game. Houghton Lake is set to receive the second half kickoff, and we are hoping that their defense, the Wildcats defense, my apologies, is able to keep up to par with what they've been doing the last, we'll say, 3 quarters from the second half of that game last week, Cam.
Like I said, if you are just joining us, like I said, going into halftime, Houghton Lake was in a nice, warm locker room where they can refresh and recreate. Everett was in the freezing cold in the north end zone.
Not much warmth over in the north end zone, especially when the sun's down, the clouds are out, and the wind is picking up. The wind has been a beast this whole game, keeping everyone on their toes. Everyone in these stands are all bundled up. We got hats on, winter jackets on, but nonetheless, everyone is ready for high school football to be back. And it might be September, folks, but this is October football weather. I love it personally. During the break, Cam was telling me he's not too much of a fan of the cold.
No, I hate the cold.
But you gotta be accustomed to it a little bit. We're Michiganders. We're living more up north than our southern friends, and we're used to the cold. Maybe not so much the first week of September. I can give you that, Cam. But
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet, Jonathan. It's too early.
Michigan had its first snow in some counties just
say that. Don't even.
Just this past weekend. It's looking like the chills are coming back, the cold's coming back, but you know what else is coming back, Cam? Football, high school football, college football, NFL football. It is all back.
Hey, go blue.
Go green.
We got a big game tomorrow down in Oklahoma. I want to see Bryce Underwood show out for Michigan.
I will say, as a Michigan State fan, watching Underwood cook last week was absolutely amazing. Kid just turned 18 years old.
He just turned 18 years old 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
A month ago. He turned 18 years old, and he came out and showed out like he was a senior in college. It was unbelievable what he was doing out there. The poise he had, and then after every single play, man, was he was showing, it was like this unbelievable energy that he had after every single play, and that's what you need to give your teammates. Like, I like what he was doing. He was showing energy after every single play, giving everybody energy, like, let's go. Let's keep going.
He's being the hype man that the Wolverines need, not coming off the best season they've had in a few years, but with quarterback change last year to Moore from Harbaugh, quarterback change, you want to pick up the momentum where you can. We're on the other side of the state, just about an hour and a half away in East Lansing. My Michigan State, go green, go white. We came off of a great win last week, but
rough,
but a week 1 win. Unfortunately, not too high on the Jonathan Smith coaching train. He hasn't given us exactly what we want to see. I don't think he's really trusting in himself or the game plans that he's incorporating.
It's honestly, it's that offense for Michigan State. It's that offense. Aiden Childs, he's a good quarterback, but he doesn't have an offensive line to help him protect. He's getting pressure within the first 2 seconds of him having that ball, and he has no time to throw it to one of the best. Honestly, in my opinion, I'm not a Michigan State fan, but he has one of the probably the best wide receivers in the country at Andrew Marsh.
Oh yeah, Marsh is incredible. He's always there when needed. He's able to get the passes, and he's great on the yak. He's great on the yards after catch. Halftime is winding down. Both teams are taking to the field. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that Houghton Lake is set to receive the second half kickoff, and we're going to send you to another quick word from our sponsors.
Stop in to Northland Area Federal Credit Union in Evart, Reed City, or any of their 17 branches in northern Michigan to find great rates on many different financial products. While banks merge more often than you can keep track of and impose increased fees, Northland is a not-for-profit financial co-op committed to helping you save money. They specialize in small business growth and services. Check them out at northlandcu.com. Northland is federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. I'm Jonathan Hart, joined by Cameron Miller. We are set to undergo the second half. We'd just like to shout out a few of our sponsors, amazing sponsors for B1039. Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, owned by James Miller. They are reliable store fixtures from Miller Liquidations and Store Fixtures. They are Michigan's trusted source for quality used retail equipment. They deliver all across the state of Michigan, specializing in used retail shelving, true glass door coolers and freezers, pallet racking, and commercial safes, plus complete store packouts, relocations, and on-site liquidation sales. If you need help from Miller Liquidations and Store Fixtures, call James Miller at 616-426-1247 or visit millerliquidations.com. Thank you, Miller Liquidations and Store Fixtures, for being an amazing sponsor for B1039 and allowing us to put on the show that we do for the Evart Wildcats and all the other shows that we are able to be a part of with the station.
And like I said, they were in the locker room where they can look at Willie Ray, they can look at Aiden Anderson with those ankles or whatever. I don't know, I think it's an ankle for Willie Ray, but I know it's an ankle for Aiden. And they were in the locker room for that. Yeah. So it's going to be, I think they're just going to let him play and hope for the best, which I would not do. But they need, it's a tough situation at Everton. Their 2 star players are injured right now, and it's not looking too good for them.
No, not looking good at all, Cam. Yeah, like you said, 2 of their star players, one of them who's been battling an injury for the past week, and that ankle looks like it got, re-aggravated again. The ankles are never, no injury is a good injury.
No.
But the ankles, especially for a mobile quarterback and a running back, wide receiver, it's not good because your mobility gets lost.
And they're down to, they're good, very good wide receivers that they have, but they're not as good as Willie. And they're down to those guys.
The Wildcats kicked off. Ball bounced on the ground. The Bobcats have it, and they took it for a run. Looks like they're going to be stopped right about the 50-yard line. Or 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
Good return by the Bobcats to start this second half. 8-8 all. Bobcats, Wildcats. Second half of game is underway. The Bobcats are going to have a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line to start this half.
What I noticed this game, I haven't said anything, I don't think you have either. They haven't had Aiden back at safety.
No, they haven't.
They haven't had him at defense. Trying to keep him as healthy as they can, but who is out there is Willie, and he is limping a lot. I would keep him on offense only too right now.
Yeah, I mean, you have other players that you can use on defense.
They got to cover one here. Look for the Wildcats. He's going to scramble. He's going to just throw it up and incomplete. Honestly, a good play by the quarterback there for the Bobcats. He saw that where he was throwing the ball. There was nobody there within a good 20 yards. Just threw it to that open area. Good play by the Bobcats quarterback.
Yeah, great IQ by their quarterback. They were able to turn what could have been a nasty play into just a 2nd and 10. No loss, no gain, just net neutral. The Wildcats, though, one of the defenders did try to jump up. It was way out of his reach.
It was way out of his reach. Like I said, the Bobcats quarterback did a very, very good job of what he did there. Getting hit and just kind of saw where there was nobody there and just kind of threw it to that open area where nobody can get it. Very good play by him.
And the teams are lining up on the line of scrimmage. Running back to the left for the Bobcats.
2nd and 10, 44-yard line. Design QB run, and he's going to be tackled by a swarm of Wildcats line. Caleb Maxfield.
Great second play by this defense. 2 great back-to-back plays for your Evart Wildcats defense, trying to punch the Bobcats in the mouth fast.
Yes, very fast. They need to get a score right here. Well, not the Bobcats. Evart needs to get a stop and needs to score on the very first drive they have the ball, and not waste any time scoring. They cannot waste any time.
They can't waste it. 3rd and 9 from the 45 for the Bobcats. Looking for the snap. The snap is good.
It's a fake play action. He's going to run for it, and he's going to gain about 5, maybe 6 yards. Good little run there for the Bobcats.
Brought down by number 3, Magnuson.
Great fake for the Bobcats there. Got a lot of the Evart Wildcats to bite on that little fake handoff there, and that quarterback, if he was just a little faster, had that edge, and he could have had a lot more yards than just 6.
Yeah, gained 5 yards, not enough yards. It will be 4th and 4 at the 50-yard line, and they will be going for it. That was a huge stop by Magnuson for the Wildcats. They're going for this 4th down conversion to start the half. Running back behind, quarterback in an I formation. The snap is good.
Wow, what a throw! Okay, we're cheering for the Wildcats here, but what a throw by the Bobcats quarterback. I sat in there pretty much almost getting hit while he was throwing that ball, and threw a laser across the middle on a slant route. Perfect throw.
Straight into the basket of Logan, the receiver. Sets up a 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the 31-yard line. They get away from that 4th down conversion, and they keep this drive moving. The defense is looking to make another big play. Snap is out. Quarterback is pressured. Pass is incomplete for the Bobcats. It will be 2nd and 10.
That play was not a good play by Bobcats quarterback.
$295.
Number 12, Sean Shakulis. Not the best play there. Kind of threw it straight up in the air where there was a chance for number 6 for the Wildcats, Cade Morgan, to pick that ball off. He had a chance. He threw that ball straight up trying to have his running back catch it. Not the best play there. Should have thrown it out of bounds.
I'm waiting. I am waiting for a Wildcats turnover.
They've had chances.
They've had so many chances where they've just not been able to capitalize. In today's game, there's been 2 that have been super close to being picked off. I formation for the Bobcats. Snap is good.
Kind of like a little screen pass there. Very well defended by the Wildcats. Tackled by number 11.
Number 1.
Cody McCoy. Great tackle there. Kind of a weird looking play there. Weird looking play because that quarterback dropped back.
He dropped back 15 yards.
15 yards. Running backwards, then threw it to number 1, Easton Huntley. But He dropped back 15 yards and kind of wasted. Gave Everett's defense time to react to the play. Because once he dropped back that 15 yards, they knew what was going on.
They only gained 1 on that play. It will be a 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line for the Bobcats. Looking for the snap. The snap is good for the Bobcats. Looking to throw it.
Another laser across the middle, just out of reach for his wide receiver.
Pass incomplete.
Incomplete.
A laser, man. Is he throwing lasers across the middle? Like, he's got an arm on him. We haven't seen that whole first half. We did not see that arm, really.
No.
He is throwing lasers across the middle.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he wants to throw it. He knows exactly where he needs his receiver to be. Unfortunately for them, they're just not able to complete the grab.
Exactly.
Fortunately for the Wildcats defense, they're not able to catch.
Exactly.
They're not able to catch. Exactly. So we'll set up a 3rd and 9 situation for the Bobcats. 8:35 left to go in this 3rd quarter. All tied up, 8-8 still. The only scores were in that 1st quarter.
Yeah.
We've had no big offensive scoring since that first quarter.
That safety, but that's it. Quarterback drops out to elusive, moves out of the pocket, throws. And intercepted by the Wildcats.
Let's go. What did I just say?
Intercepted by Brandon Magnuson. Wow.
We were just talking about the fact that we needed to see a Evart Wildcats turnover. And what happens? 2 plays later, Brandon Magnuson comes down with the ball. Great play for this defense on the first drive of the 2nd half. Wildcats will be taking over the ball with 8:29 left to go in this 3rd quarter. What a stand for the defense.
Yes, what a stand. Like we were saying, they needed a turnover. They've had chances. They've had their chances to get those turnovers, and they could not capitalize. Finally capitalized on one, and man, they're in a good position to score right here.
They are in a great position. It's 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line for the Evart Wildcats. They're looking to make some noise. Hopefully it will not result like the first drive of the first half, where they weren't able to get anything done and missed a 4th down conversion. Willie Ray is lined up behind Anderson. 2 wide receivers on his left, 2 on his right. Number 14 is motioning over. Ray has the ball. He is able to draw a few yards on that play.
So he's limping when he's walking, but did he have that ball in his hands? Wow. He's fast, he's elusive, he's fighting through the pain when he's running that ball.
Yeah, and that's what you want. That's what you love to see from these players, is they're trying to fight through the pain for their team. This sets up a 2nd and 4 for Evart on the 29-yard line. Less than 8 minutes to go left in this 3rd quarter of play. Ray lined up right behind Anderson again. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Morgan on the motion. Morgan with the ball. Flag down on the play. It looked like Morgan went back a little bit.
He didn't have anywhere to go.
No.
But it looks like it's on the Bobcats, the flag.
Flag on the play.
That'll be very nice for this Evart Wildcat team.
Face mask.
It was a quick call, but it looks like face mask charged against the Bobcats.
Gives them an extra 15 yards. Huge for this Wildcat offense.
Huge.
It keeps the momentum going.
Yes.
And it brings them in the right direction.
I agree.
They'll be moving up to about the 44-yard line. Hopefully they'll be able to make some noise and motion after that. They haven't moved the ball yet. Oh, they aren't.
They are not moving the ball? There must have been something we missed. Maybe it was a flag on offense too, possibly.
We may have also just picked up the flag. It is a 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats.
Ball's deflected and incomplete at the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete pass.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Anderson's having a rough go here in this game. He's not as sharp as he was last week, and I can tell you right now it's definitely because of that ankle.
Yeah, we are not seeing the Aiden Anderson we saw last week. And I mean, there's obviously some factors, the injury, the cold weather, his favorite weapon right now isn't also at the top of his health. This defense is playing to the nines. But just looking at Aiden Anderson's numbers last year against Houghton Lake, he went 15 for 24, 228 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 4 rushing touchdowns.
He's not able to rush, obviously, right now.
He's not able to run that ball. Willie Ray is lined up right next to Anderson. I formation, handed off to Ray.
And he's not going anywhere.
Swallowed for a loss.
And Willie Ray's slow to get up, but he's up, limping off that field pretty gingerly. Third and 1.
There's several people tackled the deep. I thought it was 3. Someone else said it was Kansas Smith.
4th down, and 1 to go.
4th down and 4.
For your Evart Wildcats. Sorry, they just announced the loss of yards for Ray on that carry. It will be 4th and 3. Going for another 4th down conversion. If you don't get this.
No, they're not. They're punting it.
They are punting it. They're playing it smart. Playing it smart. They're punting it away from the Bobcats. You don't want to miss a 4th down, so they're playing it smart. The ball bounces in the right direction, going closer to the Bobcats, and it will be down at the 41-yard line.
Good yardage for the Bobcats coming up here. But that's not what we want to see for the Wildcats, but good yardage for the Bobcats.
It's nice to know that the coaching staff is looking at how the first half went. They went for so many 4th down conversions. They didn't convert many of them, only converting 2. So it's nice that they're looking at this and they're wanting to play it conservatively. You're in a tied game, 8-8 right now, 6:31 left to go in this third quarter. You're not wanting to be too aggressive right now.
Yes.
Teams are lined up on the line of scrimmage. Trips to the left of the quarterback, 1 receiver to the right, empty backfield. Snap is out, looking for the pass. Pass is intercepted! Back-to-back drives for your Evart Wildcats, leads with 2 interceptions. Morgan on that play brings it back to the Wildcats.
Do it right to him.
Oh my gosh, Cam.
Do it right to him. Cade Morgan is a defensive end out there, and kind of one of the smaller defensive ends, beats the guy off the edge, and he threw it right to his hands.
Straight to him.
Right to his hands.
Straight to him. The Evart Wildcats are wearing their white aways, but I think the Bobcats just thought Morgan was wearing their greens because it was straight to him. Looked like he wasn't looking for anyone else besides Morgan. Morgan takes it down. Your Evart Wildcats are in great position. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. I mean, you cannot ask for a better play after a punt.
No, you couldn't.
You give the ball away, you punt after a mediocre drive, and then you get the ball right back. Your defense is stepping up for you in ways that they didn't in that first half of last week's game, but they're coming back to their ways now, and they're helping out this offense by putting them in great position.
Yes. Flag.
Penalty on the play.
Well, delay of game on the Wildcats. That is not what you want right after a pick.
15.
You cannot have that right after an explosive little defensive play there for them, and then you get a delay game.
Yeah, you get a nice interception, nice yardage, and then you lose 5.
Yes.
Okay. They are waving it off. This is the second flag in about 5 plays that they have waved off the flag. No real reason as to why, but it will be.
Wildcats have a timeout. This
It will be 1st and 10. It looks like the Wildcats called a timeout before the delay of game. And while we are here on our timeout, we're going to send you to another quick break from our sponsors.
I'm Molly Cataldo, your Evart Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones of Evart is a proud local sponsor of the Evart Wildcats football team. Call 515-1187 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
WBZX, Big Rapids.
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. I'm Jonathan Hart, joined with Cameron Miller, and we want to give another special shout out to Northland Area Federal Credit Union. They have 17 branches in Evart on US 10, and they are open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Checking, savings, and mortgages. Northland is federally insured by the NCUA and is an equal housing lender. So head to Northland Credit Union for everything banking and credit union related for you. Thank you, Northland Credit Union, for being a sponsor for B1039.
And Aiden Anderson just took a shot right there. Not like hitting, he took a deep downfield shot and out of reach for his wide receiver Morgan. Kind of another hospital ball there for Morgan. He threw it right between two defenders, and Morgan went up for the ball, and when that ball was there, perfect timing hit by the defender, laid Morgan out. Aiden Anderson's got to be a little bit more careful where he's throwing that ball and how he's throwing it right now.
Yeah, you don't want, you hate seeing one hospital ball a game, let alone two, and so you don't want to head down the trajectory of leading your receivers into catches that could be harmful. It was 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line for your Evart Wildcats. Ball is snapped. Anderson looking for the pass, and it is complete to number 3. Magnuson has the reception, has the yards, and it will be 3rd down, and let's see where they're placing this ball at. 3rd down and 3. Gained 7 yards on that reception.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Will be 3rd down and 3 at the 23-yard line. 5:47 left to go in this 3rd quarter. All tied up, ladies and gentlemen. 8-8. A lot different of a game than we saw last week.
Yes.
Last week was an offensive game. This week is a defensive juggernauts on both sides.
Yes.
Reminder how we got here, folks. Interception by Morgan to lead the Wildcats into great field position. Snap is up for Anderson. Pass to Ray. He has the catch. He has the yards. That will be another 1st down for your Evart Wildcats.
Great little play there. Quick little zero route there by Willie Ray to get up the field and come back and turn around. That ball is right there in a hurry. Great play and great pass by Aiden Anderson.
Another combination, that Anderson-Ray combination that we've been loving these last 2 weeks. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the 16-yard line of the Bobcats. While they are in great position right now, we have seen them down on this side of the field twice, and they could not get it done.
Yeah, it's been a rough go at it for the last 2 quarters for the Wildcats on offense in the red zone. They need to capitalize in the red zone if they want to win this game.
Ray lined up behind Anderson, looking for the snap. The snap is up. Ray has the ball, and Ray is swallowed up right away by Houghton Lake. It was, I mean, they read all over Ray. It looks like he's looking towards the sidelines, but it looks like he's moving back towards the team. Anderson is going to the sidelines to talk to the coach to figure out how they want to execute this 2nd down. That was a loss of 4 yards for Ray.
This defensive line for the Bobcats is outstanding right now for them. Ray has not been able to do anything. Even when he was healthy before he got hurt, he was not able to do anything.
Yeah,
and he got swallowed up and thrown back, and when he went down, I think his ankle kind of hit weird in the grass.
He had that 40-yard touchdown, but other than that, he's been pretty quiet on the rushing today. And Anderson has the snap. He's looking for the pass.
Breaks out, throws!
Breaks it. Incomplete through the end zone for Anderson, who's able to break through a few tackles, which was nice. Threw it. Incomplete. 3rd and 14. This offense, this defense has stepped up. Defense wins championships, but offense just needs to be as good as well.
Yes.
This offense needs to start to get something going. We have 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and these offenses on both teams have just been kind of mute.
They're kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Very quiet. And I like you said, defense wins championships, but I'm an offensive guy, and I like seeing offense get touchdowns. And this has been one of those games where neither offense has done anything.
Yeah, agreed. But this is,
but burn clock.
We're on the 19-yard line, 14 to go. Aiden Anderson looking for the pass.
Wow, way overthrown.
Incomplete once again for Anderson. Sets up a 14, sets up a long 4th down, 4th and 14 on the 19-yard line.
He was looking for number 5 there, Austin Lucha. And now Lucha's kind of like a little gingerly after that little man alive is this offense getting kind of beat up the last 2 games. Willie's hurt. Aiden's got injuries. And then Austin's kind of gingerly back to the huddle after that little play right there.
Yeah, this offense needs to pick something up.
They got to figure it out fast, because this is going to be and they're going for it. 4th and 14, not the best idea. But
4th and 14.
I'm guessing maybe what they try to do here is get him jump off sides. Try to move the ball up, but you never know. They actually snap it. He's back to throw, throws it, intercept! Oh, right through the hands.
Incomplete.
It was about the interception, right through the hands of number 1 for the Bobcats, Easton Huntley. Oh, that could have been very, very, very bad. It's even worse actually now, because they turned the ball over on downs at the 20-yard line, where that ball would have been picked off at maybe the 8-yard line.
Yeah, this is not looking too great for the Wildcats offense. Not really able to produce much so far in this game. 1st and 10 for Houghton Lake, starting on their own 19-yard line. 3 minutes, 32 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. It is still tied up. Not much motion is going on from either of these offenses. Let's see if the defense can command another stop.
Willie's not moving around very well out there right now, and that's not a good sign. Empty backfield for the quarterback. Scrambles to his right, throws, and it's caught. Are they calling it a catch? They are not. It's incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass by the Bobcats to set up a 2nd and 10. This defense is firing on all cylinders for the Wildcats. They are making some noise. Back-to-back interceptions for the Wildcats. Lead you to hope and wonder if they can get one more and get the hat trick.
Yeah. A little score update for you for the Chargers Chiefs. 10-0 Chargers right now. 10:52 left in the 2nd quarter.
Chargers are.
I'm a Michigan guy. Jim Harbaugh, go blue. Man, great flip around he's had in year 2 here.
Running back in the backfield for the Bobcats. Snap is out. Incomplete pass. That was intended for number 4, Logan Bourne, the senior. It is going to set up a 3rd and 10, 19-yard line for Houghton Lake. You know, I'm not a Michigan guy, not a huge Harbaugh guy, but I can't stand the Chiefs.
Oh man, I used to love the Chiefs, but now it's kind of like, like really, like it's kind of getting annoying going to the Super Bowl every year, every other year, and then, man,
Chargers are looking.
I want to see my Lions.
I would love to see the Lions in that position. Lined up on the line of scrimmage. The snap is out for the Bobcats.
Same play.
Pass. This time it is caught by Bourne. He gets out of 2 tackles. He keeps it going. Has the 1st down. What a play for the Bobcats.
Really, the same exact play. Same exact play. And he caught it that time and got the 1st down and made up for the drop pass the last time.
Logan was able to come away with that. Got the 1st down for the Bobcats when they needed it. Stuck on your 19-yard line is not something that you want to be. 1st and 10 for Houghton Lake. Defense is moving around a little bit. Snap is out, looking for the pass.
Overshot, misread him.
Way over for his intended receiver.
And this time with a break, we'll take a word from our sponsors, B1039, 80s and more, the home of Curry's Corner, Curry's Hot Stove League, your legal life, stand your ground, Farmer's Tales, Kicking Tires, Bob Aldridge, Kyle Wells, and Ray Michaels.
Thank you, B1039. If it wasn't for you guys, we would not be here.
We would not.
We have 2 minutes, 48 seconds left to play in this third quarter. 2nd and 10 for Houghton Lake at their 31-yard line. Offenses have been quiet on both sides. Running back in the backfield for Houghton Lake, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Handoff.
Hand off to
Horse. Yeah, and there's a flag. It's going to be a horse collar. Pretty obvious call there. There's a horse collar, and that's going to bump them up 15 yards.
Big, hurtful flag for the Wildcats.
Yes.
It was number 3, the ball carrier, Creed Poindexter, the senior. It's going to add some more yards to the Bobcats. They're backing up quite a bit. That's going to be a 15.
Just like the Wildcats did last week, hurting themselves on defense, giving away 3 yards to the opposing offense.
Yeah, they now move up to the 49-yard line for Houghton Lake. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. This is not exactly how you want to envision this drive if you're the Wildcats defense. Snap is out. Pass is intercepted! 3 drives in a row. Count them. 1, 2, 3 interceptions for this Wildcats defense.
That's Morgan, the 2nd of the game.
3 drives, 3 interceptions. This defense is absolutely spectacular tonight for the Wildcats, helping them where their offense is not exactly giving them the noise. The defense is stepping up right there for them.
Morgan with the interception again for the Wildcats. Not the best ball thrown there by the Bobcats quarterback. A little high. It was catchable, but it went right through his wide receiver's hands and tipped up and caught by Morgan for the interception. Huge play, and they're going to be at the 48-yard line here.
1st and 10 for your Evart Wildcats. Ray is lined up behind Anderson. You have to come away with something.
I want to see an explosive play right here, right off the bat.
You've had 3 turnovers.
And he's dropping back to pass. Screen pass to Willie. And he's tackled from behind. He's up to the 45-yard line.
If you're Evart, you need some sort of score here. You've had 3 drives in a row on defense where you've had 3 interceptions, and you've come away with 0 points off those 2 picks so far. This 3rd one, maybe 3rd time's a charm.
Yes, 3rd time, hopefully 3rd time's a charm.
It's a gain of about 3 for Ray, setting up 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats on the 45-yard line.
All the momentum went from Bobcats to Wildcats right off that play right there. Huge offensive possession for the Wildcats here. Huge.
Absolutely. This could be the possession that
wins the game.
Wins the game. I mean, both teams have been awfully quiet. The snap is out for Anderson.
And that's incomplete. Tipped up by Langworthy, a little high for him. And tipped, and that ball was in the air for a little while after the tip, and it could have been picked off too.
Yeah,
that could have been bad.
That ball looked like it was just levitating in air, waiting for a Bobcat. But unfortunately, no Bobcat was able to come down with it. It does set up a 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats. 45-yard line, minute 33 to go in this 3rd quarter.
I kind of want to see a shot downfield here, right here.
Yeah, that'd be. We haven't seen that big of throws from Anderson today.
Since the first play of the game.
Yeah. So this being able to get a nice deep shot showed this defense that they're in control. The defense will not be controlling the tempo of the game. The Wildcats need to.
Yes.
And a big play right here could just do that. 3 receivers to Anderson's left, 1 to his right.
Willie to his right. Snap, dropping back to pass, throws, caught! Morgan! He is down at the 7-yard line.
Huge play.
A pass. What a play. Morgan is showing up in a huge way for this Everett Wildcats offense and defense.
Huge.
Wow.
Huge. Absolutely huge for the Wildcats. And you just said it, Cam. You said you wanted was that nice enough for you?
That was amazing. I love it.
It's exactly what you need right now. It is 1st and 7 for the Wildcats at the 7-yard line. Minute 20 left to tick in this third quarter. We're back. We're back in the spot that's haunted the Wildcats the most this game.
The red zone. This is a huge, huge red zone opportunity for the Wildcats, and they're at 7-yard line.
7-yard line.
We need a touchdown right here. Guys, the clock is running. We are under a minute to go. 55 seconds left in the first quarter.
Ray set up to the left of Anderson. Anderson with a snap.
Not a great play call there. I don't know what the plan was there. He
gave it off to Morgan. Morgan was tackled.
It was kind of like that Travis Kelce little play there where Anderson drops back, pitches it to Kelce to go forward, but it was not there. Bobcats blew that up.
Anderson ran straight into 2 Bobcat defenders. It was not a good-looking play from the beginning. It's now set up 2nd and long.
They're going to be end of our third quarter here of play. Wow, do we have a game on our hands?
And yeah, that's the end of the third quarter.
I must say that if the Wildcats don't win this game, they're probably going to be out of playoff contention.
8-all, Wildcats, Bobcats. We will send you to a quick word from our sponsors.
If you're trying to fight invasive plant growth on your lake or pond, PLM Lake and Land Management is ready to help. For nearly 50 years, their scientists and state-certified applicators have provided the highest quality services to their customers. With offices throughout Michigan, including Evart, they service water bodies of any size. So if you need help containing a current infestation or preventing one from taking hold, get in touch with PLM Lake and Land Management at plmcorp.net. Proud to be a part of the Evart community. Go Wildcats!
WBZX Big Rapids.
Welcome back to B1039 here. Wildcat football. Wow, do we have a game. Me and Jonathan Hart here and Houghton Lake, Michigan. A little bit of a drive for us from Big Rapids, but we came for a game here today. It is 8-8 all. Start of the fourth quarter, 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats in the red zone. Wow, we have a game on our hands.
Long 2nd down for the Wildcats, 2nd and 13.
They had a very good opportunity. They were 1st and 7 from the 7-yard line, and then they had not the best play in the world, ran, and it blew up in their face.
You're needing something out of this drive. I don't care if it's a field goal. You need something.
You need something.
And a reminder that these 8-8, but we got 2 points off of safety. You missed a 2-point conversion. It could be 10-8 right now. But the special teams is haunting Evart Wildcats even more. Snap is out for Anderson.
Incomplete.
Another incompletion in the red zone for the Wildcats.
I'm not a huge fan of that little pass right there from Anderson. If he waited just a second longer, he had Morgan in the back of the end zone wide open. He rushed it just a little bit.
You need to let the play develop. Yes. Let it develop in front of you.
Yes.
3rd down, long 3rd.
Again, here we are in the red zone with a possible non-capitalized opportunity for the Wildcats.
3rd and 13 on the 13.
It's getting to the point to where you get close. If you don't have someone open in the end zone for Anderson here, you try to get someone close to the end zone so there's an opportunity for a field goal. That's what they need to do.
Field goal, something. Empty backfield for Anderson. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He's looking for the pass. Incomplete. Willie Ray, his intended receiver, incomplete once again, sets up another 4th down in the red zone.
It was thrown behind Willie there. That was not the best. You can tell that ankle is just haunting Anderson today.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game is coming down to the wire. We are just entered the 4th quarter. 11 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the game. 4th and 13 for the Wildcats.
They're keeping that offense out there on the field. They're keeping the offense out there on the field.
Ray in the backfield, lined up behind Anderson. 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Looking for the snap and looking for the touchdown. You need a touchdown or you turn the ball over.
Yep.
Ball is snapped, looking for the pass. And it is incomplete.
I can see where he was throwing the ball there. I can see it. Missed Magnuson in the corner. Threw it too early for him. Magnuson was open in the corner of the end zone. Too early in the pass though.
Another failed 4th down conversion. Winds up as a turnover on downs for the Bobcats. We'd like to shout out another one of our sponsors, AJ's Event Center. New to AJ's Event Center, they have the Rage Cage, where you can break things. And after this game, we might need to take a trip down there, Cam.
I might need to take a trip down there because this is a little frustrating to watch.
They also have axe throwing. AJ's Event Center is your go-to spot for bowling, food, fun, and drinks. Perfect for the whole family. Whether you're planning a party, grabbing a meal, or just looking for a good time, they're open Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you, AJ's Event Center, for sponsoring B1039.
And there's a flag on the play, and it's an offside on the Wildcats. I'm going to say it again. Free plays they're giving up free plays on defense. But I said that the last time, and I'm hoping it works out again. I said that the last time, and the next play there's an interception. So I'm hoping that happens again here, but you cannot give up those free plays because you're not always going to get that interception like they did the last time. They're not always going to catch a break like that.
Right. Yeah.
So you cannot give up those free plays.
I mean, they've had 3 drives in a row where it's been 3 interceptions, but the offense has been able to do nothing with it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they're looking to get another stop or takeaway right now.
Hand off. Great run.
Poindexter on the carry is going to gain a 1st down for the Bobcats. Big 1st down for them. Gets them out of their red zone a little bit. Moved up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Defense needs a stop on this drive. The cheerleaders are pumping up this crowd. Everyone is screaming. They are ready for some 4th quarter football. Clouds are in the sky, still chilly.
Hand off again. He's going to hit the edge, and he's going to be tackled by number 5 of the Wildcats, Austin Lucha.
Poindexter again, the ball carrier, and for the 2nd play in a row, another 1st down for the Bobcats. Gained about 12 yards on that carry, sets them up for a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Just over 11 minutes left to play in this game. 8-all in Houghton Lake, Michigan.
They're making a drive.
This could be the deciding. This drive could be the deciding factor of the game. Little motion by number 4. Ball is snapped.
They're going to get to the hot hand, and he got 6 yards on the carry. They're giving it to that hot hand, and now Austin Lucha is slow to get up, and he's limping pretty gingerly now.
Poindexter, 7 yards. He's picked up 27 yards in the past 3 plays. Sets up a 2nd and 3rd at the 49-yard line.
Austin Lucha is very, very on the gingerly side right now.
Hot hands indeed. He's been the ball carrier for the past 3 plays.
I bet you they go right back to him right now. He's a hot hand. Go right back to him. He's gaining, 27 yards and less.
Dropped the ball. He did. Poindexter picked it up. Quarterback fumbled it. Poindexter with the pickup. and it will be third down for the Bobcats. Loss of about 2 yards.
Tackle by number 51, Omar Loa. Way to jump on that play right there. Huge play right there for the Wildcats on defense.
3rd and 5 for the Bobcats. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. 47-yard line. Defense needs a couple more stops on this drive. They've been the hero of this game.
They have. They've kept Evart in this game because that offense has been non-existent in this second, third, and fourth quarter here. They're throwing it, and there's nobody there.
Incomplete pass. Sets up a 4th down for the Bobcats. Wildcats are looking to stop them again. You have to wonder, are they going to go for it or are they going to punt it?
Punt it. I would punt it.
I would also be punting this ball.
It looks like they're keeping the offense on the field as of now.
4th and 5 on the 47-yard line.
Unless they do what last week what Beaverton did, have the quarterback set up and then drop back and punt it.
I still have nightmares of that. Beaverton caught it on the helmet.
Oh, the one hand? Oh my gosh. That's all I heard all week was, did they actually catch it on the helmet? I'm like, yes, they did.
Ball is snapped.
Hand off. Cuts it upfield.
And he
got a first down.
Poindexter, Mr. Hot Hands, has the first down for the Bobcats. Great run. Another great play by Poindexter.
He's hot hand right now.
Hot hands on a chilly night. 39-yard line of the Wildcats. They are now knocking on the Wildcats' door. Poindexter.
If I was a coach for this Houghton Lake team right now, I would be keep running the ball, keep wasting that clock, which we don't want as ever Wildcats fans, but they're going to keep running that ball, keep wasting that clock. We are under 9 minutes down to go in this game.
Poindexter has been the point of contact for the last 4 plays for the Bobcats. Lined up right behind the quarterback once again and handed off to Poindexter for another rush. And he is running all the way down past the 15-yard line. Poindexter.
20-yard line, 19-yard line.
19-yard line.
19-yard line.
For Poindexter.
What, has he got, 42 yards in the last 5 plays?
He's been absolutely crazy for the Bobcats. Heating up at the right moments. You want a player to heat up in this moment.
Yes.
8 minutes left in the game, 8-all game. 4th quarter. They're now down at the Wildcats' 19-yard line.
I put all my money on it right now that they get right back to them.
Cheerleaders are wanting a touchdown. The crowd's wanting a touchdown. Evart, not so much. They want another stop. Hands it back to Poindexter. Poindexter.
Got 7 yards. He got 7 yards. He got about 5 yards there on the carry.
Poindexter is brought down. His maybe his worst play in about six plays. It's still a pretty nice play. Gained of 4 yards. Down to
they have an injury timeout. Injury timeout for Houghton Lake.
There's an injury timeout on the field for Houghton Lake. While they are tending to the player on the field, we're going to send it back to your home of the Evart Wildcats B1039.
Upgrade your retail space with reliable store fixtures from Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, Michigan's trusted source for quality used retail equipment. They deliver across the state, specializing in used Lozier retail shelving, true glass door coolers and freezers, pallet racking and commercial safes, plus complete store packouts, relocations, and on-site liquidation sales. Contact them today at 616-426-1247 or visit MillerLiquidations.com.
Your local family-owned dealer for tractors, implements, and more is Burnup's Equipment Company with 8 convenient locations, including Big Rapids, Breckenridge, Coopersville, Dorr, Hudson, Nashville, Three Rivers, and Wyatt, Indiana. Burnup's offers more than just tractors, from mowers and snow blowers to combines, plus parts, expert service, and fully stocked hardware stores. Backed by a dedicated team, they're proud to support our communities and proud to be a broadcast sponsor of the Evart Wildcats.
Welcome back to B1039, where action is getting underway right away. A huge swallow-up play for the defense, for the Wildcats. Poindexter brought backwards.
Finally, for the first time in like 7 plays.
We haven't seen this in a while. Loss of 3. sets up a 3rd down and 9 for the Bobcats. Our update on our injury player, he was able to get off the field by himself, ran off to the sidelines. He is all good. Always nice to see a player get up by himself and get to his sideline. 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in this game. Wildcats need a stop right here. Poindexter behind the quarterback, hands off.
No, keeps it.
Fake handoff.
He's gonna keep it himself. He's gonna get it. First down, Bobcats, and he's out of bounds. Wow.
Huge for the Bobcats, getting out of that, getting a new fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
Looks like we're 1st and 10.
That was a great play by the quarterback. Everyone thought that he had handed it off to Poindexter. It was a great fake. Wildcats bit on it. Number 12 just ran off with it, sets him up 1st and 6 at the 6-yard line of the Wildcats.
I completely agree with that. Great, what's the word? Execution on that play. He didn't see anyone downfield, so he took it himself.
Yeah.
Great play by that quarterback there.
Empty backfield for the Bobcats. 6-yard line, looking for the pass. Pressured. He's running, and it is incomplete for the Bobcats. They were lucky. He got out of would have been a huge sack for the defense, but Bobcats ended up getting lucky and getting away from that. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 6 on the 6-yard line in the red zone.
6:19 left in the game.
8 all.
And what I must say is it's been taking a long time for both teams to drive this field. So, I honestly, this could be the deciding factor right here.
Agreed. And going back to last week's game, their 2-point conversions, they failed again today. It would be 10-8 Evart. Unfortunately, 8-8. And the Bobcats
just throw it. It's
passes out, complete.
Fumble!
Wildcats recover the fumble.
Touchback, and it's an Evart Wildcat football.
Fumble.
4th turnover for this defense. They are firing on all cylinders. 6:10 left to play. Wildcats take over the ball on the 20-yard line.
They need to take time off this clock right here and right now.
They need to. You got 6 minutes, 10 seconds left to play in this game. Your fate is in your hands.
Yes.
No one else's. The Bobcats no longer have the ball. You are in control of your own destiny. And I want to point out that the red zone that the Bobcats were playing in was the same end zone that the Wildcats have failed to score in every red zone appearance besides one.
And that other one was down there.
And so this red zone right now looks to be a curse to both teams. Hopefully now that we're moving to the opposite side, we're able to come away with some sort of score. Empty backfield for Anderson as he gets away. Timeout. Nice little timeout call for the Bobcats. It'll be their first. And we are going to send it back to have another word from our sponsors. You're listening to B1039.
Worth Landscaping, a second-generation business, has been a proud supporter of Evart Public Schools and all Evart athletics for more than 25 years. Worth Landscaping specializes in irrigation systems, landscape design, hardscapes, hydro-seeding, lawn care, to commercial snow and ice removal in the winter. Contact Josh Worth at 231-349-5693 or Tyler Worth 231-629-5150. It'll be worth the call. Worth Landscaping.
Welcome back to B1039. I'm Jonathan Hart with Cameron Miller in Houghton Lake, Michigan, having an exciting 8-all game. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. Wildcats just took over the ball after a fumble, and they are hoping to march down the field. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. I want to give another quick shout out to another sponsor, Big Rapids Roofing. Big Rapids Roofing is all about helping you protect your biggest investment in northern Michigan, your home. Whether you need roof repairs, roof installations, new gutters, windows, and sidings, or more, they can do it. Request a free estimate today. Call 231-624-5204. Thank you, Big Rapids Roofing.
Anderson drops back, throws deep. Incomplete, almost intercepted. Oh, that could have been bad.
Deep pass by Anderson.
Deep pass by Anderson. Almost intercepted. That could have been bad.
What a lucky little sequence for this Wildcats team. Not letting that interception go through. Stops the clock. You're at 2 minutes 10. Second down, 10 yards to go on the 20-yard line. 6 minutes, 5 seconds.
Not the biggest fan of that play right there. Eat the clock.
Eat it.
That clock. And because you score, you get that ball back right to that offense that's been driving on you all game.
Anderson back with an empty backfield under center, looking for the snap. The snap is out. Anderson looking for the pass. He finds his receiver. It looks like he's going to have just enough to gain the first down. That is a Wildcats first down. The receiver was Brandon Magnuson for that first down catch, setting up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for your Evart Wildcats. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter.
I must say, I have Brendan in my, well, not really, he's not in my class, but he's next door to my class, and our classes kind of combine sometimes at the Career Center, and he promised me today 3 touchdowns. I don't think he's going to be able to keep that promise. I honestly don't.
Sometimes you're not able to keep all those promises. As long as they walk away with the win, that's all that matters. Willie Ray set up to the left of Anderson. Snap is out. Anderson looking for his receiver. Langworthy.
Short.
It is complete, but it is short. Second down.
Are they going to give it to him? They're going to give it to him.
They're going to give him forward progress. First and 10. Another great combination with Anderson and Langworthy to give your Evart Wildcats another first down at the 40-yard line. 5 minutes and counting left in this fourth quarter. This Evart Wildcats team has their destiny in their hands. If they want to run it out, they can run it out, but they need to score.
I would.
You need to get that score, no matter how you get it. It needs to happen. 1st and 10, 40-yard line. Willie Ray is lined up to the right of Anderson, looking for the snap. Snap is good. Pass to Ray is complete. Ray is running down the field. Gets about 5 yards on that reception. Sets up Wildcat second and about 5 on the 35-yard line.
And I must say, if they go down, don't score, don't get a field goal, if they can, it's not the playoffs, it's not college football, it's not NFL, it's a tie game, and they end in a tie game, and that's still not good for the playoffs for Evart.
Yeah, you want...
And we're only in week 2.
We're only in week 2.
We're talking about possible playoff plans here for Evart and not making it.
Well, this Evart Wildcats team has seen the playoffs the last 4 or 5 years, and they want to keep that going. Under second year, under coaching Ben Bryant for his second year, Willie Ray is lined up to the left of Anderson. Snap is out, looking to pass. Incomplete. No idea where he was throwing it to, really.
Incomplete pass.
Miscommunication with him and his wide receiver.
Way too high. 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. Hurts because as an incomplete pass, it stops the clock. 3 minutes and 32 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. Wildcats are on the 45-yard line. You need to convert here. You need to convert here. If I'm Anderson, I know he's a little banged up, but I'm handing it off to Ray. I'm handing it off
Ray's also kind of banged up too, and he's really limping out there right now. Because the last time he hit the ball, he got tackled by his ankle.
Well, Ray is lining up as a receiver. Empty backfield for Anderson. 3 receivers on his left, 2 on his right. Looking for the snap. Snap is good. Pass is complete.
Austin Lucha.
For Austin Mucha for the first down for your Evart Wildcats.
And that clock's going to run. Once that ball is set, that clock is going to run, and they need to waste as much time as they can for the next couple plays. You do not want to take that deep shot into the end zone right now. We know he has the arm to do it, but
you don't want to see that. It's 1st and 10 for your Evart Wildcats on the 47-yard line. Finally across midfield. They are now officially in Bobcat territory here in Houghton Lake, Michigan. 3 minutes, 29 seconds left to play. Absolutely insane game we've watched. Defensive masterpiece for the Wildcats. 4 turnovers. Ray's lined up to the left of Anderson. Motion. The snap is good.
Ray! First down!
First down and more for freshman Willie Ray. Huge play. Needed it. Got it. First down and more. Gets to about the 34-yard line of Bobcat territory. 1st and 10. They're calling it the 33. 1st and 10, 33-yard line. 3 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Huge rush by Ray to set up this huge first down for the Wildcats.
And the clock's not running. I think he went out of bounds, possibly. So they gotta be. That's him being a freshman, not knowing the situation and having to stay in bounds and let that clock go.
Ray in the backfield, right behind Anderson. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Ray now moves over to his left. Pass is complete to Ray. Stiff arms 1. He's still up. Ray is running out of bounds. Great little reception and run after the catch for Willie Ray.
And that one, I can see him going out of bounds, so protect himself. He's already banged up in this game, and he's trying to protect himself there. So I don't mind that little out of bounds there for that one.
And after that catch, that sets up another first down for your Evart Wildcats. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. That was a nice stiff arm by Ray on that first Bobcat defender. Gave him a little more room to run. And then running out of bounds to stop the play. 3:16 left on the clock. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Bobcats territory. This game is coming down to the wire. No one in the backfield for the Wildcats. 3 receivers on his right, 2 receivers on Anderson's left. They're looking for a pass here. Motion by Magnuson.
Throws, caught to Magnuson, and Magnuson's going nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. He's going nowhere, and that clock is running now. That is a point to take. That clock is running right now. And that is a huge thing for the Wildcats. So you need to take advantage of that. 2nd and 10, 23-yard line of the Bobcats. 4th quarter, 8-8.
No gain on a play.
2:50 left in this ball game.
This has
been, I'm not gonna lie, been one of the longest games I've ever been a part of. Very long, but very exciting at the same time.
You know, it's chilly outside, but this game's really chilling.
It is.
I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen on either side of the ball for either teams.
Turnovers. All the turnovers today have been unbelievable.
Turnovers, we had a safety. Motion. Anderson looking for the pass.
Oh my goodness!
Pass is incomplete, almost picked off. Read amazingly by that Bobcat defense.
Gonna bring up 3rd down and 10.
Just barely missed that ball.
His hands.
Hit it a little bit. Bounced away from him. Great for the Wildcats. Stops the clock for the Bobcats, which they like. But that was very close to being an interception for Anderson.
Got to be careful. He's that corner read that perfectly.
This now sets up a 3rd and 10 on the 23-yard line for your Evart Wildcats as they are trying to find a solution to getting the ball into the end zone, something that they have not been able to do at all this game.
Since the first quarter.
They have not been able to produce scores. Neither team has been able to produce scores. 3rd and 10. Willie Ray is on the left of Anderson. Anderson looking to pass.
Intercepted! It's intercepted! He's still up!
Interception by the Bobcats. Huge play for Houghton Lake. What a play for Houghton Lake. This is what they needed. They got it. And now they are marching down. All of the Houghton Lake fans are looking at us up in the bleachers. It was a great play by Houghton Lake. Taking control of this game where they can. Now Houghton Lake is in control of their own destiny. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left on the clock. What a beautiful interception that was for Houghton Lake.
It was beautifully read again by that defense. Their defense read back-to-back plays very well. And here comes this electric offense too.
This Houghton Lake crowd has been quiet, but after that interception, they are awake, they are alive, and they are ready to go. Evart Wildcats are using another timeout, and with that, we will send you to another message from our sponsors. You're listening to B1039.
Step into the excitement at AJ's Event Center in Evart. Swing in for top-notch bowling lanes and action-packed arcade, food and spirits, now with a smashing new rage cage and axe throwing. Plus, indulge in all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays and Saturdays. Located just 2 miles west of Evart on US 10. Find us on Facebook for all the latest updates and specials. Make every moment unforgettable at AJ's Event Center and Bowling Center.
Welcome back to B1039, home of your Evart Wildcats football. I'm Cameron Miller here with Jonathan Hart. What have we had in the last 30 seconds of play? 2 beautifully read defensive plays by Houghton Lake. And they have a chance to go down and win this game right now.
Coming back with an interception was huge for Houghton Lake. We've now seen 6 turnovers in this game. Houghton Lake looking to pass.
He's throwing it. It's caught. Eludes. He is tackled at the 50-yard line.
It boggled in his hands just a little bit, but he was able to control that ball, bring it into himself, and take it to the 50-yard line for a 1st and 10 for the Houghton Lake Bobcats. Minute 54 seconds left of this game. This is speechless right now. This has been an absolutely crazy last few drives. Poindexter, the ball carrier, another 4 to 5 yards. Looks like he will be down at the 45-yard line. Gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 to go for the Bobcats. Minute 26 left in this game. If I'm the Bobcats, I'm just rushing it. Rushing it and trying to set up a field goal.
Maybe throw this one right here, get that 1st down, then maybe rush it. I think that's personally what I would do. Or, keeper hits the edge. 1st down and more. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Huge rush for the Bobcats. The Bobcats crowd is standing up. They're no longer cold. They're all warmed up. They're making noise. They're making the players hear them. They are excited. This is a loud bunch of Houghton Lake Bobcats fans as they are cheering their team on. Huge rush by the quarterback. Sets up a 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line for the Bobcats. Minute 6 left to play.
Holy smokes, do we have a game. This is 1 minute left pretty much, 106 left. And hand it off.
Swallowed up.
Nowhere to go. A yard maybe on the play. Or maybe a yard on the play. They got to throw this next ball right here. They didn't really get what they wanted out of that. Got to throw this next one.
I don't know.
Call a timeout. I would do. Throw the ball here. Try to get a 1st down. Timeout. and go from there.
I don't know if you would. You're set up, 2nd and 8, 21-yard line, looking for the pass. Pass is complete.
He's down at the 19-yard line.
Timeout is called by the Bobcats.
Did I call it?
You did, Cam. Not really the move I would have done, but it worked for the Bobcats. Another timeout for Houghton Lake Bobcats. 29 seconds left in this game, and we're going to send you to another break from our sponsors. You're listening to B1039.
Stop in to Northland Area Federal Credit Union in Evart, Reed City, or any of their 17 branches in northern Michigan to find great rates on many different financial products. While banks merge more often than you can keep track of and impose increased fees, Northland is a not-for-profit financial co-op committed to helping you save money. They specialize in small business growth and services. Check them out at northlandcu.com. Northland is federally insured by the NCUA.
WBZX Big Rapids.
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. I'm Jonathan Hart, joined by Cameron Miller. And ladies and gentlemen, there's 29 seconds left in this fourth quarter of the game between Houghton Lake and your Evart Wildcats. 8-all. Bobcats 3rd and 4 on the Wildcats' 18-yard line. They're trying to sneak away with this win. I don't know what you can do if you're the Wildcats.
Hand off. And do we have a predicament right here?
4th down.
Timeout. Bobcats. And he gained 2 yards. No, he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Lost a yard.
Lost a yard. 4th down and 5 to go. 23 seconds. A little bit of a predicament for the Bobcats. Do you go for it? Do you kick the field goal?
I'd go for it here, honestly, personally, and if you don't get it, this is a very, very, very tough decision here for the Bobcats. I personally would go for it. Here. And the way they've been playing on offense, I would believe they'd probably get that 1st down, and then call another timeout. They have 1 left, and then, they have 0 left. I take that back. They have 0 timeouts left here. Get that 1st down, clock it, and then go.
Hard decision for the Bobcats, but what's not a hard decision is choosing Molly Cataldo at Edward Jones in Evart. She values investments of time, patience, and encouragement, much like the athletes on the field today. She's a proud local sponsor of the Evart Wildcats broadcast. Visit edwardjones.com or call her at 231-515-1187. Thank you, Molly Cataldo, Edward Jones in Evart.
Here we go. The fans are getting into it.
Fans are going into it. They're going for it.
Did he get it? Hurry up!
And they are calling the Bobcats.
Ball's being turned over on downs.
Turnover on downs. The Bobcats do not convert the 4th down. 15 seconds left. Your Wildcats have the possession of the ball. Wow.
15 seconds left. And we know what Aiden Anderson can do with his arm.
The fans are wanting the chains out. Think that's what they're looking to call for. Bobcats, Wildcats, everyone is in disarray right now. Not really sure what's going on. Bobcats thought they had it. Unfortunately, it does not look like they do, and the ball will be turned over to your Evart Wildcats. 1 last drive, 15 seconds left, 8-all ball game. What a conclusion. Interception by Evart on the opposite side of the field, all the way down to the 14-yard line for the Bobcats just to turn it over on a 4th down. Ray in the backfield for the Wildcats.
Timeout, Wildcats.
Timeout, Evart.
And they still have 1 left. 1 left.
What a crazy, crazy turn of events we've had in 2 drives. Brought it all the way down. I would have went for the field goal. They went for the 4th down. They got stopped. Turned the ball over. What a game. 15 seconds left for Evart. And I want to thank Lang Mechanical Heating and Cooling for being another sponsor of B1039. Dylan Lang is your neighborhood trusted HVAC contractor. You can call him at 231-388-0633. 888-888-3232. Or Dylan at langhvac.com. He's super helpful and professional. He's able to diagnose and fix water heaters, air conditioning, and heating quickly. Thank you, Lang Mechanical Heating and Cooling, for being a sponsor of your Everett Wildcats football broadcast.
I tell you, the wind just picked up, and I am freezing cold. It is cold.
Cam has been ready to get out of this cold since he got here, but the cold is keeping everyone up right now. People are standing on both sides of the fans.
We know what Aiden Anderson can do with his arm. We know how big of an arm he has, but the test is, do you want to take that downfield shot? They still have one timeout left. Maybe they take a mid-range shot here, get to the 45, maybe 50 here, then take that downfield shot.
Willie Ray in the backfield, lining up to the left of Anderson. Motion, snap is good. Ray with the carry. He's brought down 5 yards.
Are they going to let the clock run?
They are letting the clock run, and that will do it for regulation. Second week, first game of overtime, 8-all. We're going to take a quick break and send you back to the sponsors. You're listening to your Everett Wildcats football on Beat 1039.
Hey, it's Lauren
and Michaela with Big Rapids Roofing.
Veterans Day is fast approaching, and as a veteran-owned company, it's one of our favorite holidays to celebrate.
In honor of all who have served, Big Rapids Roofing is once again partnering with Habitat for Humanity to raise money for their Veterans Critical Home Repair Program. There are a few ways to help us accomplish our mission. One option being our 3rd annual pheasant hunt.
It will be hosted at Haymarsh Hunt Club on October 18th. Lunch and guides will be provided by our sponsors.
To register, call us at 231-629-8088.
If you are trying to fight invasive plant growth on your lake or pond, PLM Lake and Land Management is ready to help. For nearly 50 years, their scientists and state-certified applicators have provided the highest quality services to their customers. With offices throughout Michigan, including Evart, they service water bodies of any size. So if you need help containing a current infestation or preventing one from taking hold, get in touch with PLM Lake and Land Management at plmcorp.net. Proud to be a part of the Evart community. Go Wildcats!
WBZX Big Rapids.
Welcome back to B1039, the home of your Everett Wildcats. We are just moments away from starting our first overtime game of the season. Just to let you fans know how overtime works for high school games, we have one 10-minute quarter. Each team gets a possession starting at the 10-yard line. Looks like right now Houghton Lake will be having that first possession. The team with more points at the end of this quarter is the winner. If it is still tied at the end of the quarter, then the game will end as a tie. If the defense scores a safety on the first drive of the game, then it is over.
I would love to see that.
It'd be great.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see 2 drives here for both teams. I want to see them keep competing. Wait. Oh, I know what is going on here. I see what's happening. They get the ball at the 10-yard line, but they're going in. So Everett has the ball, and they're starting at that 10-yard line and going in.
This is
so
really
the same thing
interesting.
will happen for Houghton Lake. They'll start at the 10-yard line with the ball going in, just like college football. Same thing.
Extremely interesting the way that the overtime rules are set up here for high school. Looking for the pass.
Caught! Oh!
Incomplete pass.
That's Morgan again through his hands.
Second down.
Second down and 10 at the 10 for the Wildcats. Oh my, you don't like having that incompletion on a first play of a drive. Second and 10 for the Wildcats. Aiden Anderson went to the sidelines to have a chit-chat with the coach, figure out how they want to address this second down. 8-all, welcome to overtime in Houghton Lake, Michigan.
I think this is my first ever overtime. Even at Big Rapids, they've never had an overtime. This is my first ever overtime.
I've never seen a high school overtime. This is a first for me as well, Cam. Ray lined up next to Anderson. Anderson looking for the snap, looking for a pass. Incomplete. Looking for Brandon Magnuson. Incomplete. Sets up 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats. My, oh my.
This is, like I've said multiple times today, if Evart loses, they are probably not in the playoffs.
And that is not a situation that you like to face 2 weeks into the season. Offense is out there talking, figuring it out. Anderson back to the sidelines. You need it. You need this here. This would be huge for not only the team, the program, for Evart having as good of a game as you have had today. And not being able to come away with the win would just be super disappointing.
Yes.
4 turnovers. No points off of those turnovers.
Come on, defense!
Willie Ray lined up behind Anderson. Anderson awaiting the snap, motioning his receivers just a little bit, one on each side of him, looking for the pass. Incomplete pass. Once again for the Wildcats. Sets up a 4th and 10. 4th down.
Make the field goal here is the question.
I don't know.
You kick the field goal here and just get the points, but it doesn't look like they're going to.
Keeping the offense on the field. 4th and 10. My, oh my. Reminder, folks, if the Wildcats don't get this, Houghton Lake does not take over at the 10. They will move down to the Wildcats' 10-yard line and see if they can score from there. Ray is lined up behind Anderson once again. 2 receivers to his left, 2 on his right.
They got him to jump.
Offsides for Houghton Lake.
That pushes them up to the 5-yard line. It makes it a whole different ball game here on 4th and 5.
5-yard penalty.
Could be very helpful for the Wildcats. Sets up 4th and 5 at the 5. Can they capitalize on this flag?
4th and goal for the 5.
Timeout.
Timeout.
And we are going to send you to another break. You're listening to your Evart Wildcat Football on B1039.
Upgrade your retail space with reliable store fixtures from Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, Michigan's trusted source for quality used retail equipment. They deliver across the state, specializing in used Lozier retail shelving, true glass door coolers and freezers, pallet racking and commercial safes, plus complete store packouts, relocations, and on-site liquidation sales. Contact them today at 616-426-1247 or visit MillerLiquidations.com. WBZX Big Rapids.
Welcome back to B1039 and Evart Wildcat Football. Me here, Cameron Miller and John Hart. 8-8, overtime, 4th and 5. Not much to say. No words can be said here for what kind of game we've had.
These last 2 games for Evart to start off the season have been absolutely insane. I mean, week 1, they should have won that game. They went 0 for 6 on 2-point conversions. Offense was commending it the entire game. Now, fast forward a week later, the defense is the redeeming factor, and the offense has been slowing down.
Let's just think here. If they didn't get that safety, they would have lost. They would have lost this game.
4th and 5th on the 5 for your Wildcats. Ray is set to the left of Anderson. Snap is out. Incomplete pass for Evart.
And here come those Bobcat fans once again.
We are in overtime here at Bobcat Field. The
Bobcats
at the 10-yard line
are going to be able to run the ball from the 10-yard line and see if they can come away with the score. This reminds me a lot like college football overtime,
That's what I'm saying,
except you're not starting at the 25, you're starting at the 10.
Because these guys are not as good as D1 athletes, so you got to start a little closer and give them a little less room.
actually feel like it's a little harder than college football rules.
Because you got less room to maneuver. If you're at the 25, look at all that room you have to maneuver. At the 10-yard line, you're like...
Start at the 25, you're able to get 2 first downs. Starting at the 10, you have to end up in the end zone.
You have to. You actually, to say that at the 25-yard line, you don't get first downs in overtime.
That's right.
There are no first downs. It is first, second, third, and fourth down to try to get in that end zone.
And the Bobcats are looking to make a strike. They are on the prowl. They are on the 10-yard line of your Evart Wildcats in this overtime 8-8 game.
One play is all it takes.
One play can do it for the Bobcats.
He wants to throw. He's
out of bounds.
You're out of line.
There's the ball.
Second down and 4. The fans are wondering why he didn't just take it himself. He had the room. He would have been in. But you just have to settle for that 2nd and 4. The 4-yard line.
Oh.
A little scary for this defense. Everyone is awake. Everyone is ready to see the conclusion of this game.
I can see the hot hand right here. I can see our hot hand getting the ball.
Hand it off to Poindexter.
And they do! And he's in!
Poindexter is in for the touchdown.
Houghton Lake, that is your game. 14-8. Houghton Lake upsets Evart.
Houghton Lake pulls off the victory. Poindexter, hot hands for the Bobcats tonight. Takes it in for the victory. Houghton Lake 14, your Evart Wildcats 8, and another back-to-back devastating loss for the Wildcats. Next week, they finally come home. The Evart Wildcats will be home next week against Lake City. That'll be a great game to watch. It'll be their first game at home, hoping to get right back on track. This is not the way you want to start the season if you are the Wildcats. Not the way you want to start at all. It's been a fun, interesting game here at Bobcat Stadium. My apologies. I'm Jonathan Hart, joined by, as always, Cameron Miller. Join us next week right here on B1039, the home of your Evart Wildcats. Game is at 7 p.m. Thank you, be safe, and be blessed.
B1039 has been proud to bring you Evart Wildcat football. Our coverage is brought to you by these local sponsors: Miller Liquidators and Store Fixtures, Lang Mechanical Heating and Cooling, AJ's Event Center, PLM Lake and Land Management, Molly Cataldo and Edward Jones in Evart, Burnup's Equipment Company, Northland Area Federal Credit Union, Worth Landscaping, and Big Rapids Roofing. We encourage you to patronize all of our local sponsors and tell them you heard their message on B1039. And now, back to the 80s and more.